story. Anyway, hello everyone, it is I, the Fable of Fables. I have returned for another rousing game of D&D. It's been 2 weeks since we played, mostly because last week, things kind of got out of hand, too many people were sick, feeling burnt out, the usual, so we decided to take a break. This week, we're back, a little bit better, I suppose. If you hear random sounds of a lady yelling, that's Anne. She's having issues, I think. I wasn't paying attention.
And if you hear the sound of screaming, that's because of the fact there's Canadian geese in our backyard, and they actually start getting aggressive.
Oh dear. Okay.
Ordered them to attack America.
Aren't they always aggressive?
Yes.
Damn immigrants.
I think maybe it's because it's snowing for the 5th time this week.
Oh my days. Okay.
Don't send that my way, please.
Okay.
I'm using my powers to send it westward.
Oh my
Dang
God.
it!
Oh my god. Alright. Kyle's using his warlock powers. Gotcha. Right. So, I don't think anyone remembers what happened last week. I sure as hell don't. So we can probably just skip the recap if you all want.
In the Feywild, I got mushrooms. They're really cute and the repeat sound.
Oh yeah,
we
that's
taught-
the thing.
And
We had tea.
We taught those little mushrooms to sing Square Hammer by Ghost.
Which according to Cody is the most metal thing ever. So that was a thing.
Paid for that. Out of here.
Wait, what was that?
I think Chris is talking to the dogs.
The 35-pound husky pit bull is trying to climb into my lap in the computer chair.
Yes, let him. Let him. He
I mean,
loves
do it.
you and he wants to be close to you.
Listen, I know her pit bull tendencies
she.
are just
Sorry.
do nothing but cuddle, but it's a bit much.
Do it.
Let her love you.
I do. She just thinks I don't because she's a drama queen. Because she's a husky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her husky thing. I'll be honest, personally, for me, I could never own a husky, mostly because I want to be the only dramatic one in my family, not the dog. I will literally fight the dog for dramaticness, I swear to
And
God.
also because you live in Texas.
I've seen huskies in Texas, though, but yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I pity huskies in Texas.
Oh, yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, you don't want to have a husky in Texas. They'll fight all the tigers down there.
Oh, yeah. And then the kangaroos will come out, and then the rheas and the ostriches and all the other exotic animals that people have that they shouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of exotic animals, up here we had a circus here recently that had elephants,
Oh, neat.
Horrible.
and you could
Able
pay
to do
$10 to take an
so.
elephant ride.
Sorry.
You're fine, Cody. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't think you know what I was going to say, because I doubt you agree with me on that.
I believe that's circus animals should be in the wild. So yeah.
Well, that's not what I was going to say, although I do agree with you on that point.
Okay.
Yes.
What I was going to say is that kangaroo is a lean and environmentally friendly alternative to beef. So, I can see a case for ranching them.
Wait, what? Wait,
Kangaroos are delicious.
what?
However, is the problem. Texas, I've been watching a lot of videos from a channel called Urban Rescue Ranch, and I've learned a lot about some stuff that they do here in Texas. Although I do believe that certain meat farms should and shouldn't exist depending on how the animals are treated, Texans also pay up to $6,000 or $60,000 to actually shoot kangaroos, so that part, no.
Fuck Texans.
That's stupid. If you're paying that much money to shoot a kangaroo, I want to be able to box the fucking thing.
It will knock you out, Kyle. They grow up to like
Oh, yeah.
6
Oh, for
foot
sure.
4 or something. 200 pounds, probably 300 pounds
They're-
at best.
And their kicks will wreck you.
Yes.
Their kicks will break your ribs.
Yes, they would. Oh, yeah, but anyway, but yeah, that's what Texans try and do. There are... Actually, if I spend some time, go all the way to, like, Dallas, or even Austin, there's a chance I could probably end up coming across one of those freaking farms, no lie.
I hate Texas so much more now.
Yeah, and there's a reason why there's so many exotic animals, because Texas has different biomes. Literally, we could have a swamp area, another area that's a savanna, and another one that's farmland. It's stupid.
I
Mm-hmm.
So can can we just cut Texas and Florida out of the United States?
Texas is already trying, Cars, but it keeps failing.
I mean, just like literally cut it off the land mass and just ship it out to sea.
Well, Texas is connected to Mexico, so I don't think that's possible. Florida, yes, not Texas though.
We can give Mexico some new beachfront property.
Okay. They already have Cancun, but
Just-
okay.
Just give Texas back to Mexico.
Yes, just give it back to Mexico.
Oh God. Okay.
I think instead we should just absorb Mexico, because then Mexicans will become the majority nationality in the country.
Nice.
You're not wrong on that part, actually.
And then the Republicans can have their war on drugs for another 10 years and get off all the other shit they're trying to do.
So technically, would they be considered Mexicans then if we absorb Mexico?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's like I'm an Illinoisan
Oh,
or some whatever.
Illinoisian.
Now
Right.
North America is gonna be Latin.
Yeah.
Oh no, Anne can have all of her hot Latin boys now
Oh my God. He does.
with their tanned bodies and whatnot.
I just want you to know, Fable, this is what happens when we don't have a game for 2 weeks.
Trying to get the
I'm
game on
just saying
track.
because I'm French Canadian and I'm Latin too. You know, Latin as the Latin language, not Latino. You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm just saying that we Latin bros can win against Anglo-Saxon.
Yeah, beat the English.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, you don't.
My everyday
English
dream.
is still better.
We can raise Napoleon from the dead.
Oh my days.
I'm just gonna say this right now. What I said earlier, I feel like the least horny person here. So
I don't think we're ever gonna start.
We probably should get going. It's been 7 minutes and the stream started.
I know, guys. Just apparently, this is what happens to all our one viewer who watches us from time to time. I appreciate you.
Dear stream viewer, we are going to raise Napoleon from the dead, conquer Mexico, and then go conquer Russia in the winter.
Why? I like the Mexican
Valid.
president. He's funny. Anyway. Well, I
Oh.
don't know if they changed that. I don't know. It was funny before. Anyway.
One other thing. This game is brought to you by and sponsored by Nerds and Geeks.
No,
Not the
it's
food. It's by us. We're Nerds and Geeks.
Oh my.
We sponsor this.
Yes, we self-sponsor
No, we didn't.
it.
we didn't put any money towards it, so it's not a sponsor.
I'm not a nerd or a geek. I'm just a gamer.
Okay, fine. This game is brought to you by me. I'm the one who puts my time and effort into this game, and no one appreciates it. Especially not the internet. Frick
I'm not
you, internet.
I'm not a geek or a nerd. I'm just a Trey horny boy.
You are not part of the Adventure Zone. Get out of here.
Right, you're a horny VTuber. Alright.
Yeah.
You are not part of the Trace Honey Boys. Get out of here, you. Anyway. Cars, just so you know, that is literally what the group of the Adventure Zone called themselves in the first season.
Oh,
That was
really?
that was the name of the group. It started off as a joke, but I think they literally just kept it. They
Oh, that's
literally-
awesome.
Yeah, they literally start off as a joke, but later on, everyone's just like, okay, yeah, this is definitely the group's name. Yeah, it's a thing now. So dumb. Okay, so anyway, time for the game. Recap, like Anne said, all that good stuff, and we'll pick up today's session with sirens off in the background, apparently.
Oh, I remember something else. We were given something, one-way trip ticket item thing to shit, what was it again? What was it? I think it was the void in between.
Oh yeah, the tower in between worlds, yes.
Yeah, we were given a one-way ticket to get there to help Raphael.
Actually, it has a couple names, but that is what you know it as at the moment, so yes.
Yeah.
I also remember that if we wait for a week, we can get a VIP pass to heaven.
You kind of already did, but if you want another one, that's fine too.
Yeah.
Hey, I want it from my god.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because we could also have Raphael help us get there. Because apparently, like us going there uninvited would be very bad.
True, because Because when mortals go to heaven, there can be two of one thing. They could either be visiting or it could be buttholes. There's a fair? There's a parade? What the hell? I don't even.
Ba, 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 ba.
Okay, but yes, yeah, you guys got 2 items. Specifically, the Traveler gave you 2 items. A key to the tower in between worlds, as well as a get into heaven free card, so to speak.
Just because he wanted to piss off the heavens.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of ways you can get into heaven free.
You know, without dying.
Without death.
Oh.
Or physical
Okay.
pain. Or mental
To
pain.
be fair, we don't actually know if all of us will be able to go to heaven.
Well, I know all kobolds go to heaven, so it's fine.
Pippers, remember like all that kobold knowledge you had, and then it turned out none of it or most of it wasn't true. It was only for your tribe.
There's a couple other tribes that follow those traditions that you guys haven't. It's okay.
Yeah, well, all kobolds still go to heaven. That's the rule.
Oh my god.
Rule made by who?
Burt Reynolds.
Okay, you know what? I can't fight that. I can't fight that.
Yeah, we all
fight it.
lost.
I'll fight it. Fight me.
Okay. So if you guys are ready, we'll pick up today's session with you guys planning your next move. You can either... Oh, right. Thanks to Priscus' small investigating, you now know who holds the Sin of Wrath. A hobgoblin
yes.
warlord.
Right.
Who
The one that
absolutely
we,
hates you guys.
After we foiled his plans down in the southern part of Ocraria.
Well, actually, you've done it multiple times, believe it or not.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right. She also foiled his stuff down in the Underdark.
Mm-hmm. And you also...
Top 10 betrayals.
Well, you killed like 3 or 4 of his lieutenants, so yep.
Yeah, I could see him being a little bit pissed about that.
Yeah. Imagine that. This is on you guys at this point. I don't know. Okay, but yes, we'll pick up today's session with you guys planning your next move. You do have a key. Just a reminder of how to use it. Place it into any keyhole. Twist it 3 times, and poof! You will be the door will then open to the tower in between worlds. You also have a way to get to heaven. You could use planar shift, or use the feather and Miss Livia's lantern.
I can also use my gun.
Yes, you can also use your gun, but that is dart, so no.
I like how we just have like 1,000 different ways to get to places that we shouldn't be able to easily get to now.
That's the thing about me. I kind of love exploration as a whole and being able to fuck with rules, so that's just my problem, honestly.
We did it.
That, and I love to explore the multiverse as well, so if you guys ever want to do the options, that's fine with me too. I give you options. You guys tell me where you want to go and I'll set it up. Yeah, enough about me being a weenie as a DM. Let's go. Where do you guys want to do? I believe you guys
Let's
are
go to
going
Vitopia,
to where?
the homeland of Gall Glitter Gold.
Okay.
Which is...
I don't want to go to that guy's butt. He stuck my god into a cave.
I was about to say, isn't that the gnome?
Yes,
Okay.
Vitopia is the gnome plane on Planescape.
Okay.
I see.
He stuck my god into a maze in a hole. I don't want to meet him.
Okay. So, right. So what's the plan? Okay.
I guess we are heading...
I think it was the Between Worlds first, right?
Yeah, to go
Yeah, we
save
had a
Raphael.
plan. Let's just do the plan we took like 1 hour to discuss.
Yeah.
No, we have to discuss it for another hour.
I'm okay
Fart.
with that.
We've already been playing for an hour.
Don't even
Oh shit, it's already 6:42.
Yeah.
We've only started 14 minutes ago. The rest was just shit posting. In all honesty, that was just a giant post.
Yeah, we kind of started the stream kind of late, so yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, some of the conversation would be against TOS, and you guys don't want to get me in trouble, and I don't care
No.
one way or the other, so, it's fine.
No, it's not against TOS. I think we would have been fine.
Okay.
Now, if we said simp a lot, then maybe.
Oh no, I've been banned. Curses.
Ah!
No, I actually looked this up. You can actually say that without getting into trouble as long as you're not meaning anything bad by it.
Ah, okay.
I know this entirely because I'm thinking about having an alarm that is from The Simpsons where Mr. Burns goes, if it isn't the Simps!
Simpsons. Oh, Simpson. Yeah. Oh,
They're funny. Okay. So, Anne,
good time.
Mm-hmm.
so Miss, excuse me. So, Miss Livia, what you do is you do exactly. I believe we're gonna do exactly what the traveler has told you. You find a random door.
Yep.
Or yes, you find a random door.
It's gonna be a beautiful door, though.
Okay, that's fair enough. You find a beautiful door. You insert the key and you twist it 3 times. As you do that, you hear a strange sound. It's almost as though the key itself sounds like you are twisting, not twisting, but setting a clock in a
Mhm.
weird way. As you do that, as you do it 3 times, the door begins to glow. As the door glows, it glows a beautiful rainbow of colors, but the colors you can primarily see are shades of blue, purple, and bluish purple, as well as small shades of what appears to be white as well. It's essentially just a myriad of colors. Once you do that, the door opens, and you see what appears to be a tower. Like the door's reflection appears to be a tower. Do you step inside the portal?
I do.
Okay. You do so.
I follow after.
Okay.
I jump in too! Everyone, let's...
Okay. So you all enter the portal, one by one. Pipper's jumping in because he's having a good time, and no one's gonna stop him now. Okay.
Yeah, instead of stop me from shit.
Okay.
Now that song's stuck in my head. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I heard an ad with it earlier. I couldn't help myself.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay. As you do so, you all are teleported. It feels as the world kind of begins to not really spin around you, as your vision begins to become a bit blurry. Almost in an instant, you are teleported in front of a beautiful tower. It appears to be made out of stone, or you believe it to be made out of stone. As you all look around, you see... I imagine most of you would look around, right?
Sure!
Okay.
Yeah.
As you look around you, you see something amazing. Thank you, Kyle. As you look around, you see an endless sea of
I
stars.
don't see anything.
I just
wait.
see space!
So black.
God!
Do you have token vision on?
Yes, it should be token vision.
No.
There we
Make
go!
turn token vision off.
Okay, hold on. I'm showing narrative.
Ah,
No,
I'm
right,
floating-
you're right. It's on. Hold on. There you go.
I'm floating in space!
I get rid of your
Okay.
tokens. There you go.
Thank you. Wow.
I love the name of this map.
Space. I just hear Markiplier just yelling space.
I was
I
thinking,
just remember the space ball.
oh my god.
Fable,
Yes.
in honor of this setting change, I'm afraid I can no longer play Priscus Valaman.
Oh my god. What are you changing to now?
Instead, I will be playing the Minotaur known as Big Star.
Okay, that's a Dice Funk reference for sure. You told me this before.
I have.
And I'm stealing that name for one of my Minotaurs.
Okay. Okay. Let me try to paint you a
Shout out Quinn Larios, you're a better role player than anyone.
Good news, Don't Stop Me Now is no longer stuck in my head. Bad news, the Spaceballs theme is not stuck in my head.
Would anyone else like to do a
It's the Endwalker team.
Would anyone else like to do a shout out before I try to paint you a word picture?
Yes.
Bells
Shout
of
out to myself.
love!
Oh my god.
No, are you sure we're able to play this song without getting into trouble?
It's a
Yeah.
cover of someone else doing it. It's not the original.
Playing a song?
But are they under copyright?
I don't think so.
I have the music muted, so haha.
That's a good question, because Freddie Mercury said himself he doesn't care what they do to his music so long as it's not
If the
boring.
melody is exact, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be copyrightable.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I would
Well,
probably.
It's not like Fable makes money on this stuff anyway.
It doesn't matter. He can get a copyright strike.
You can get the
Okay.
entire stream like muted. And
I'll
I
copyright
see.
my own copyright. I'll find a way. I learned how from this one dumb
Plus,
mess
also,
YouTuber.
Freddie Mercury said nothing about Twitch stream because he died in 1991.
Oh, true.
He just said don't make it boring. We're not making this boring.
100 degrees, tell me Mr. Fahrenheit.
I'm gonna see if we've been. I'm gonna see if that we've muted.
I'll check too.
Oh dear. Okay, so you all ready?
I muted it because it was super loud. It
I
like
heard-
destroyed my ears.
I heard myself.
Yeah, we haven't been muted yet, so.
Okay. So here's the thing. I'm gonna paint you a word picture. At least try to. Bear with me here. Okay, let me paint you a word picture.
Okay.
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 Mm.
As you stand here, as you stand in front of this beautiful tower, around you, you see an endless sea. Quite literally, a sea, an ocean. An endless ocean reflecting the beauty of the stars, the beautiful colors in the air. There's blues, purples, whites, every color. It's almost like it's almost as though you're in the Nimbus itself. Something you also notice. We can see ships in the sea, floating above the tower, below the tower, even heading slowly towards the tower. These ships look like designs you've never seen before. Yes, Kirst?
I was gonna ask, what do the ship designs look like? Are they like wooden or metal or like
That's
like sea vessels?
that's the thing. They almost do resemble ships you've seen, such as ones made out of wood, some made out of metal. There's even some designs that almost look completely alien to you.
Okay. So
Persis throws himself off into the void. I'm playing illicit.
No, you're not! Get over here, you. As you look around, though, as you do see the ships, you feel it's weird. This place there's no air, but you can breathe normally. As you do look around, though, those of you you'll probably be able to see it, because this kind of is what it's like. As you look around, you see what appears to be sometimes you see the clouds, if you can consider them that, shifting as giant, beautiful-looking fish seem to swim in the sea itself, almost as though they're defying gravity.
What can I roll to try to catch one?
I would probably say that's a good question, actually. Probably dexterity, like a sleight of hand, perhaps.
Oh, okay.
Or
to catch
just
a cloud?
to catch a fish, I think.
Oh, a fish.
I
Okay.
want to catch fish.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Actually, this is a beautiful one as well. Everyone, as Pippers is trying to catch a fish, you see a giant fish what appears to be like a giant fish that almost looks like an anglerfish, slowly make its way to the tower. As it does, it slowly begins to its speed begins to decrease until finally it lands just enough near the tower itself, and people begin to step off of this giant fish ship thingy. They see you as they just wave their hands and go about their business, almost as though this is normal to them.
Hey, Fable.
Yeah?
No memes, day made. Thank you for Spelljammer content.
You're welcome, Cody. I've been wanting to touch on Spelljammer stuff forever, actually. They do pass you going into the tower like everything's normal. And everything like that. But Pippers, you do catch one of the fish. It does appear to give off a glow, kind of like you would find in fishes in deeper like climates. So basically, it has its own bioluminescence to it.
I like it.
It tastes like
You
a
nasty.
fish. So basically, when I say it tastes like a fish, it kind of has like a mucus on it. So it tastes kind of like mucus. Sadly.
Can I eat it?
Yeah, sure.
Gross.
I'll eat it.
Okay, it tastes like a raw fish.
Oh,
Yummy.
Yeah, it
Like
literally
sushi.
just tastes like fish. Like any ordinary fish. The only thing is, it's sadly because you didn't really clean off the mucus, you kind of basically ate fish with mucus on it, I guess.
Imagine eating all the guts and bones. Ew.
Right.
Listen, I'm a kobold. I lived in a goddamn swamp. I don't give a shit.
Okay, but yes, that is what you see, as well as off in the distance, you see. Okay, this is gonna be kind of weird. Off in the distance, it's kind of hard to fully make out what it is, but it almost looks like a giant body.
Giant
Nice.
body of what?
That's it, just a giant body. A giant
Like-
humanoid.
I
A giant
roll
humanoid body. Yes.
history or arcana or something to know about this?
Sure. It would be history.
Alright, I'm bad at that. But I still rolled decent.
Okay. Cody. Well, Priscus. You're not 100% sure what it is, but you've heard stories of a place where the gods go to die. That is known as the Astral Sea. You don't know much about it, you just know that there's rumors of when the gods' time has ended, their bodies can sometimes be found here. Although those are rumors, you thought to yourself, that can't be possible, that sounds ridiculous. However, it seems those rumors were true.
Priscus does the Eladrin equivalent of crossing himself.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of, like, religious symbol. Oh, you know what he does? He makes the sign of the evil eye.
I'm not really familiar with that symbol.
It's literally the horns.
Okay.
Heavy metal.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay, I don't want to sidetrack us, so I'll be as brief as possible, but I just remembered something really cool.
Okay.
Do you know how the horns came to be invented
Not really.
as a symbol in heavy metal? Ronnie James Dio used to make the sign of the evil eye on stage because his grandmother was an older Italian woman who was very superstitious and would do that a lot, and he was paying tribute to her, and people started imitating him.
Okay.
And that's how the horns entered heavy metal.
Neat. That's a really nice story.
Yeah. Ronnie James Dio was great. Oh no, who did we lose? I think just Pancake.
I think just Pancake died.
Mhm.
We threw it in the trash.
Oh my god. Okay.
Alright.
But yes, that is
So,
what you
yeah.
see.
Priscus throws up the horns in honor of his elven culture and says, "This is the Astral Sea?" I think.
As you say that, and I guess if no one wishes to pick up, you hear a voice talk to you, actually. Okay, you guys are gonna either love or hate this voice, so bear with me.
Maybe both.
Yes, or maybe both. I've been kind of practicing, but it's embarrassing. Get ready for this.
Go
Yes.
for it.
Let the embarrassment flow through you.
I can't. You basically hear the sounds of metal clanking as it gets close to you, and you hear the words, "Greetings! fellow travelers, what brings you here? As you turn around, you see a robotic gnome. Basically a Warforged gnome. Yes, it hates you too.
Oh, I thought I told you about this. I play a Warforged gnome in another campaign.
No, you did
And I
not.
was like, what, chitter?
No, it's not chitter.
Okay.
That could be. Possibly. Maybe.
I mean, no, I didn't know about Cody's character, but yeah. Anyway, they basically do say that. The robotic gnome does wave to you. Greetings, fellow travelers. What brings you here?
Well, we're a far away from gnomes, so
Yeah, they just nod.
I'll see myself out.
They don't know how to respond to that.
I pick up Pippers and just throw them out into space.
Wait, he's jetting back. Who's that carrying him? It's Big Star!
I'm glad
I'm sorry
Cody's
about the
having
way I
fun.
am.
I was gonna say I flail around like the alien from the end of the first Alien movie when he's shoved out the airlock.
And then for some reason you just explode. Why does the alien explode, by the way? I never got that. Anyway.
Decompression?
Probably, yeah, that makes
Yes,
sense.
it is apparently really hotly debated among scientists whether that's actually how a body would react to the void. But
Without the ability
yes,
to
that is the
properly
popular thinking.
but without the actual ability to properly test it, it's just a theory. Understood. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Alright, but yes, the gnome just looks at you, confused, waiting for someone to answer, as they watch Pippers get thrown into the abyss. And then Pippers respawns like nobody's business.
We are travelers looking for. I kind of look to Lucas to see how truthful I should be in this moment.
Lucas is gonna kind of like, just kind of wiggle his hand from side to side, like going, eh. And kind of play it close to the vest, but share some things.
We have business on a higher plane.
Ah, I see. Which one? We have portals leading to many of the planes. However, we ask that you please do behave yourselves.
We make no promises.
Oh dear.
We will do our best to not cause any issues while we're here. But we are also looking for a friend of ours who has stumbled upon this place and has gotten stuck.
Well, if you are looking for any other travelers, follow me. And they just twist their body in a weird motion and start walking. You know, like how those old animated robots do it? The animation. I hope I'm. I give up.
Do you mean like his body and arms and legs and everything just twists around
Yes.
180 degrees to
Yes,
reorientate himself?
Yes, and his head's still looking at you, and after a second, his head twists to his front, and then he starts walking forward. Yes.
Oh goodness.
I did say they're robotic, though. It's not a human doing this, or humanoid. It's just a robotic humanoid doing it. A
Fair.
construct. But yes. Do you follow?
Yes, and
Right,
that's,
Okay.
what is your name, little construct?
I am designated. My serial number is C7859, but you may call me Gizmo.
Gizmo, how happy are you in your current employment?
I am not sure the concept of feelings, but I am content. Are you wanting to steal Gizmo, Cody?
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh no. Do not. Oh dear. We do not need another one.
Yes, we do.
So as you all follow Gizmo, you enter the tower, and inside of it... Okay, this is gonna sound stupid. I can't believe I'm making this joke. The tower is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Yeah, so it's like the sanctimonious snowball. So we're good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Inside of it, as soon as you enter, you guys are treated to a beautiful sight. The tower, although the tower looked to be about, I want to say, 50 feet tall, probably 30, 40 at best, yes? Inside of it, there's so many different things you've never seen. There is a giant library in there, and also what appears to be a city. Not just any city, a city with architecture you've all never seen before. Well, although some of it does look familiar, like you would see in any normal giant kingdom or anything like that, much of the architecture looks completely foreign as well. There are races here that look familiar, like humans, elves, drows, what else? Gnomes, things like that. And there's also some races you've never seen before, like a weird walking, talking fish creature. I forgot the name of it, actually, so forgive me.
Namazu?
Which
Yeah.
of the many?
Do you think it tastes delicious?
D&D has so many fish creatures, Fable.
I
There's
mean,
the Lakatha, there's
that one,
Sahuagin.
the Lakatha.
Ah.
Yes, you see Lakatha, you see these fish people wearing a fishbowl on their head with water inside of it, things like that. There's different creatures here. There's even Goliaths, Asimars of different colors, tieflings with different varieties of horns, different colors, even dragon scales here and there. Everything you can possibly imagine. A hodgepodge is here. And as I mentioned before, there is a giant library. One bigger
Olivia's
than anything
heading in this direction.
Okay. Yes, but there's different people wearing different kinds of clothes.
She
Armor.
just beeline there, like she's ignoring everything else.
Okay, I'm still trying to paint a picture for them, but okay. Well, yes, that is what you find.
As you paint the picture, there's just Livia walking away,
Fable,
Yes.
can I ask a question?
Yes.
Do I sense the aura of a librarian from that library?
Yes, you actually sense
Not
the
going
aura.
anywhere.
You actually sense the aura of several librarians.
Definitely not going there. That's too dangerous. It's too dangerous for us guys.
Oh my gosh.
There's librarian.
Oh my god. Okay. But before Livia, as Livia beelines, you hear Gizmo say something. They say, "Welcome, travelers, to the city of." I want. What did I name it
Sigil?
again? Well, I want to call it some. Yeah, okay. Well, it's Sigil, but it's a different name entirely.
Not Sigil.
Yeah, sure. It's the city of Sigil.
Glyph?
Yeah, let's go with Glyph. Welcome to the city of Glyph, a place where many travelers, such as yourselves, come to visit, explore, talk to each other, and even form alliances if need be. All I ask is that you please behave yourselves, as well as be warned, there are angels and fiends here, but they are under strict orders not to cause any harm.
We won't cause any trouble. See?
Okay, so
So all of a sudden something blows up.
yeah, something blows up. Also, hold on while I do something real quick.
I just had a great idea for a thing I want to do here, but I don't know if we have the time for it.
What is it?
Excuse me. Alright, but yes. What do you guys want to do besides Livia just beelining to the thing?
I'm pretty sure I would have prepared this before we went. So I'm gonna try sending
Mm-hmm.
to Raphael.
Okay.
Raphael, we are here where you are at Realmwise. What is your status? Because I'm trying to fill up words. There we go. 21.
I thought you could do 24, but okay, gotcha.
Ah, damn it.
It's
Words.
25.
It's 25,
Alright,
okay.
words.
Ah,
Thank
damn it.
you kindly, dude. There you go. 25.
Oh my god, Dasha, I swear. Okay, but yes. Okay, so basically you are in the city of Glyph, which is Sigil, but really stupid. I don't know, I got panicked, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Now tell me your location, Raphael. Tell me.
Dasha,
Damn.
after about...
You- Oh, sorry.
what were you gonna say, Cody?
I was just gonna say, part of the lore of Planescape is that there's alternate versions of everything, including Sigil, so this checks out.
Makes sense. Okay. Right. Dasha, after about 10 minutes, you finally get a message. On my way. We're dealing with pirates at the moment.
Pirates!
Oh my god.
Any
You don't
other
hear this, get
pirates?
out.
Oh.
None of you hear this, get out of here.
Tell the guards to prepare. There's a bit of an invasion. Also, be careful. I'm being chased by a giant monster as well. Fuck. And that's how it ends.
Oh. I guess I'll look down at our gnome friend and be like, where are the guards? There's a possible attack coming soon. Of pirates and a big monster.
Oh dear. The Githyanki pirates are nothing new. Did you know of the monster attacking?
Just was informed, so, should be on the lookout for that.
You're gonna say Lucas?
Lucas is kind of like seeing where Olivia just kind of ran off to. Just also is wondering like, so this monster. What kind of monster are we talking about here?
Oh dear. Since you are new, let me explain to you. There are many creatures that live in the astral sea. Some are things beyond your knowledge or understanding, or anyone's understanding. If we're lucky, it might just be a simple... Gizmo just stops. Yes.
I give him another charge. I do
Okay.
lightning.
Okay. Yes, as I was saying, we should be fine. I'm sorry, I had to. Now Gizmo just says, if we are lucky, it might just be a... Oh god, I looked up monsters that live in this. It might just be a possible aboleth. If we are unlucky, it might be a... what are they called? Oh, an
Astral Dreadnought.
Yes, an astral dreadnought.
I think it would be very funny, Fable, if Gizmo says, if we're unlucky, it might be a, and just doesn't continue the sentence.
Okay, Gizmo just says, it might be a error.
Because the worst thing...
Error.
Exactly.
Error.
The worst things in the Astral Sea are unnameable horrors.
Yes. Gizmo just keeps saying error. It kind of has a small shortage. It says,
Do we just hit him, or I don't know how
Whack
this
him in the
missions
head.
work?
okay, you hit him on the head. He says, right, so you hit him on the head and he says, yes, I will alert the guards now. Just walks away towards the guards without answering the question.
We did it. Well, I guess we'll see Raphael soon. He's the one being followed by pirates and a monster, so.
Oh, great. Well, wonderful. So, wait. We better go get Livia. Livia!
She's already gone. She went to the library.
Damn it.
I know, it's dangerous. I don't know why you people keep wanting to go there.
What do you mean it's dangerous?
She loves
There's like-
books.
There's librarians in there.
Librarians are only evil to you, I think.
Oh, they're terrible. They're monsters.
Are you loud usually when you're in there?
No, they beat you with books.
What did anything happen previously before you would get beaten with books? Did you
How
cause
do
a
you
lot of
not
ruckus?
know my backstory? It's like one of the first things we did when we met.
I'm just kind of asking for a little bit more clarification. Is all. Just you know what? It's fine. Pippers, you stay here. I think I can go get her just fine, and tell her what's
Focus.
going on. Yes.
If I may,
Mhm.
as your official second in command by virtue of my dick's the biggest, can I
I'm sorry, please continue.
Because this is like, I'm sorry, what?
offer this potential strategy?
Okay.
We have already alerted the guards, and the person we are here to see is bringing the battle with him.
Yes.
Perhaps it's best if we split up to do preparations, buy any necessary supplies, and then reconvene.
If we have time for that, we don't know how long it will take for them to get here.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair as well, I'm kind of
Fair.
curious what their, marketplace is. Maybe they'll have some interesting
Well,
ingredients.
do see if there's anything that you can find that might be able to help us fight a monster. I'm going to go find Livia and inform her of what's happening. So,
Finger
where
guns.
should we reconvene?
Here, I guess.
Believe it or not, there's a
Yeah,
food court.
here in front of the library or at the food court.
I say food court.
Alright, let's reconvene at the food court then. Alright. Well, good luck then.
I'm gonna go shopping.
Shopping.
I'm gonna go fetch Livia.
Okay, Livia.
Shopping episode. Yeah.
Let me paint you a word picture because you deserve it.
Mhm.
This library is kind of similar to a library you've seen before. However, it is unlike the one you were before. This one is at least 10 times bigger than it. There are races of creatures you've never seen before. Some you have seen before, variants of ones you have seen but never seen these variants. There's just a bunch of people here picking out books. There's romance books in languages you know of, languages you don't know of, things like that. There's books on everything here. Books on the planes, books on spells, books about spells, things like that. Couldn't think of anything.
Spells on books.
Yes, even
Spells upon spell.
even books that talk about even books that are spells.
Spells are books.
Mm-hmm.
We're nuts.
Yes, we.
I will talk to a receptionist or librarian and ask if they have like some sort of teleportation circle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You see a young, relatively youngish, elven man say, greetings, madam. Yes, we do. Here, since this is your first time here, all you have to do is he hands you a card. It is essentially a library card and says here, all you have to do is present your card to any of the I've never seen your outfit, or relatively where you're from before, but all you have to do is walk up to any of the bookshelves, place your card onto them, and think of where you would like to go, such as the genre of book you're looking for, and you should be teleported to that specific bookcase.
That's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
But what if I'm returned to my world and I want to come back here?
Well, ma'am, if you are able to come here with any form of teleportation magic, or even have someone to bring you here, it should be quite easy. Or if you're
Yes,
lucky, you might be able to board one of the ships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering how would teleportation circle help with interplanar travel.
Well,
I have
it's
no
because
idea,
that's a
China.
plane that's like in between planes. Does it still count like a plane if I get an object from here? Can I use my lantern?
I'll have to. I didn't think that far ahead. I'll get back to you on that.
Because obviously Olivia would want to be able to come back here.
Yeah, I get you.
Just know.
I know. I'll figure something out.
Well, all right. I will explore your collection. Thank you.
Very well, ma'am. Have a good time. All we politely ask is that you follow the rules of any library. No loud noises and no disturbing the other guests.
Mm-hmm.
That's what got Pippers to be attacked.
Yes. That is definitely what got Pippers to be attacked. But yes, and all you have to do is place the card on any of the bookshelves and it will teleport you to the genre you seek.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would do that, but it would probably be better if Lucas found me first because
Okay, as I
I'm gonna have trouble otherwise.
I'll just say this. Right as you place your card on the book, like on the bookcase, Lucas can find you.
Livia! Livia!
Stop screaming.
What? Oh, there you are!
Yeah. It's a library.
Sorry, trouble's kind of brewing. Dashai got in contact with Raphael, and apparently they're under attack by pirates of some sort, and apparently are being chased by some type of astral sea monster.
Huh. Well.
And he's coming here, so just we don't know.
Time?
We don't know.
Surely enough to at least maybe check one or two books about creatures from the astral sea.
Possibly.
All right, she puts the card on the.
Wait, look! Oh, she's just gonna grab onto her robe.
As you do so, you are both instantly teleported to the section where it is written in multiple languages. Like there is how in libraries and bookstores they do have like the little signs that say just the genres such as horror, teen, things like that. On this one, it says it appears to be, for oddly enough, when you look at the sign, it's in every language you know of, such as Elven, Quarry, everything. It's every language you know of simultaneously, but you're able to read it just fine. Like it's in common. It says bestiaries. As you look at the books, there's different ones. There's bestiaries. There's bestiaries for monsters, aberrations, humanoids, things like that. Everything.
Hey, Fable.
Yeah.
As we're being warped through here, does like the warp process kind of look like the 2000 Space Odyssey kind of Technicolor colorway? You know, just multiple colors just going around.
Yes, because of how many bookshelves there are, it's basically the Space Odyssey teleportation. You nerd. Yes, that is what you see.
Do we end up in a room where we find our dying old man bodies in a bed, and then there's a black obelisk at the very end, and then come the space baby?
Yes. Yes, there's an obelisk, a space baby, and for
I
some
will
reason that's... Mhm.
As the space child, I will now destroy all the nuclear weapons on Ocraria.
There's no nuclear weapons in Ocraria.
See, I've done a good job.
Exactly.
Oh my
yeah.
god! I'm so done with you, Kyle. I'm so done with you.
Wait, is there like, do we get like run into like a library attendant that's just like this super touching? I says, "I can't let you do that, Livia."
Oh my god, I'm done.
Sorry.
Don't use my name if you know I'm not gonna know shit about it.
I just see the librarian, I whack him with a book and run.
I'm there though. Why are you smacking them though? I'm done.
Because it's a librarian. You have to attack them first before they attack.
But you're not in the library, you butthole!
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, you're with everyone else doing shopping to prepare for pirates and monster attacks.
Well, I went shopping. I don't know if Priscus
Yes.
or if everyone else like followed or if they went their own ways.
Yes, Priscus, Pippers, Webby. What are you three doing? Two of you
I mean,
are
we're in
the-
a library, so Webby's just bored as hell.
You could go shopping if you want.
Well, I don't have anything to shop for, so Webby's just gonna kind of chill.
Okay, fine. I
At
just
the
wanna-
food court.
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
delicious
Webby's gonna
food.
go to the food court.
Okay. You have fun
gonna
at the
get-
food court.
She wants to get some Sbarro.
Okay, that's a thing you can get. Yes, it's an interplanar freaking city mall thing. You can get whatever the frick you want there.
I don't care where you are. If there's a food court, there's a Sbarro.
Yes.
I'm gonna get sriracha
Okay,
I don't know
there's
what that is.
and sashimi.
yes, you can get that too. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
So here's what Priscus is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Gizmo went off to warn the guard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can't ask Gizmo. I guess I'm going to find someone who looks like a merchant and ask them if they know where I can get something that will show me things beyond the blue veil.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you asking for drugs?
I mean, if it comes in the form of drugs, I won't say no, but I was thinking more like a magic mirror.
That's okay. I wasn't sure. Okay, I'm not smart. I thought you guys knew this.
You are a very smart person. Don't you dare ever say. I don't want to hear negativity about my friend coming out of that mouth of yours, young man.
I'm not street smart. Okay, certain things kind of fly over my head. I mentioned this before. So I didn't
No,
know.
but
Do
Yeah.
we have spice?
What? Hold on, one thing.
Spice? Spice?
Yes, the spice must flow, Chris. The spice must flow.
Are you doing spice?
Webby's gonna go find the meat man.
Beat man.
Oh no.
That's the only Critical Role reference I
Yeah,
know.
that's crazy. I'm like, oh my god. References I get to, you know?
Oh, I only know of one meat man, and that's an Adventure Time reference. Not many people at this point would get. So anyway,
do you remember a puppet show that was on Nickelodeon called Mr. Meaty?
we don't talk about Mr. Meaty, Cody. We don't talk
mean,
about Mr.
I'm just
Meaty.
saying that's where my mind went.
Oh my god, you. Okay, yeah, that made so much sense. Okay.
But yes,
Okay, so you want to see if there's a merchant that'll sell you a mirror that'll show you different cool things. Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay. Let me just see what Kyle wants to do so we can have Pipper's and Darshai shopping together. I mean, sorry, yours and Darshai shopping together.
What
Okay.
can I do?
That's the thing, Pippers. What do you want to do, my dude? There's so many things here. There's a food court, there's a library, there's a mechanic shop, there's a place where there's a bunch of other artificers talking shop.
Oh yeah, good fucking artificers, man.
Okay, you can do so.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can do that. All right. So while you guys are preparing, I will do Livia and Lucas's stuff real quick since they're happening. I switch over to you guys. Okay. But yes, that is what you two find. Livia and Lucas, you find the bestiary section.
Nice.
Okay, Livia wants to look for creatures that exist in the astral sea. Okay.
Mhm.
Karst, anything Lucas would like to look for? Is he just there for moral support?
He's gonna just kind of like just trying to get his bearings after just being warped through the library. It's like, oh,
Made sense.
okay.
Come on, follow.
I'm okay. I'm right behind you, Olivia. Wait for me, dear. Oh dear. Oh boy.
Good God, what the hell's wrong with you?
He's just like, he's not used to like being warped like that. Teleportation circle is one thing, he can prepare, but he just kind of grabbed onto Olivia, so he had no time to prepare himself.
You kind of reminds me of me when I go on an elevator because I'm afraid of heights, and when I get on it, my legs get all wobbly. So I'm like, I kind of know what he's feeling right now, actually.
So he'll follow after Olivia's like, all right. So, what are you looking for, Olivia?
Obviously, celestial fiends or beast or whatever could be helpful to
Mhm.
kill
For-
whatever's coming, and not because I just want to read a freaking book. Definitely not because of that.
Yes, I'm sure completely. Yes, totally not that. All right. Well, it's a good idea. Well, actually, to check up on some things while we're here. Well, just to let you know that Dashai and the others agreed to meet us at the food court when we're all done. So when you're done,
Mhm.
we're
it's
gonna
kinda,
head
I'm
there.
not really gonna eat anyway.
Well, it's not to eat, but it's just a
Oh.
place to meet up
By the time
once we're done, so we can plan.
by the time you get to Webby, she already ate like
Just
5
just
different
have
plates.
Dashai send me a message, and I'll be right there. Definitely not gonna arrive late.
Please don't. We don't know what's coming after us, and
Mhm.
I'd feel much better if you were.
She has the
You were
book
there with
open and
us.
she's literally reading right now. Yep.
So mean.
What is she reading?
About celestial fiends or beasts or whatever.
Mhm.
In the astral
Okay.
sea, right? That is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering if she found like some like hot romance novel or something
No.
from a different plane.
Nope. Okay, so Olivia, you find a book on the astral sea and its many inhabitants, or possibly what can be found here. Some are simple. Some of the ones are simple. There's a couple types of celestials, some angels who roam around the sea making sure things are safe. Some demons who float around in space doing absolutely nothing because they're bored like that. I'm not even kidding, that's the actual lore, they just float
Mhm.
around. It's weird.
I do that.
Yeah, me too, probably. Gif Yankee. Different kinds of aberrations, such as some you've never heard of. Some of them you look at and you can't translate it for crap because for some reason it's just not translatable. This words here. A couple beholders maybe, and there's something that says warning. If you ever come across these two creatures, know that your life. Yes, that is literally how the sentence writes. It gives a giant picture of two creatures that must be avoided at all costs. One is known as a astral dragon. It says, This creature will eat any creature who is not smart. So if you are a wizard of high intelligence, you should be fine. However, if you are somewhat of average to below intelligence, it was nice knowing you. I'm not even kidding, that's what they do.
Jeez.
I mean, I
boy.
suppose it's kind of natural selection, in this place. If it's into like that prime, it's totally fine.
It also and
Said
the,
that to ourselves.
the other one though, it does says this. A creature that has not been seen in the last 5 millennia. In the last 5 millennia, it is known as a astral dreadnought. Warning, if you come across this, chances of survival are 0. It must be killed on sight. These creatures are notoriously dangerous. They are ancient and will stop at nothing to destroy everything in their path. That is what it says.
Right?
It does, however, mention that it also does an emphasis multiple times mention that you will die if you come across this. No matter how strong you are. Because they're buttholes. Yep, those are mostly anything you can find there. There are mention of some creatures that are indescribable, and even if it tries to describe it, it's weird, because some of the ones that are indescribable, you look at the words, and they're mostly just scribbles. Incoherent.
Incoherent?
Incoherent.
Yes, incoherent scribbles. And the drawings, how some of the bestiary does show drawings of the creatures, when it tries to show the drawing, it's also just giant scribbles. Like, it's just a giant mess of scribbles trying to describe it. But that is what everything that can and is known to be found in the Astral Sea. Some of it can't be described due to, well, this place being, those things being outside of the understanding of human intelligence, or even any kind of intelligence. Oh, it also says be warned, you might find mind flayers too. Because, of course. Because why not, right? Mind flayers are everywhere.
Yep.
Yep, that is all the information you're able to find, Miss Anne.
Alright.
Alrighty. So, that's it for you for now. I'm going to switch over to... yes?
Just since Lucas is in the library still,
Mhm.
he had an idea. He wants to look up on if they have any books on celestial realm laws
Okay. Yeah, you can find that.
and basically court proceedings.
You're able to find that just fine. Oh, right, I remember one last thing. Anne,
Mhm.
there is a celestial here that actually, in the book, there's a celestial. I think, I'm probably pronouncing the name wrong, so those of you that know it, please feel free to correct me. I
Mhm.
think it's called a, how do you pronounce this again? It's a giant horse monster.
Kirin?
A Kirin? Kirin, yes, there you go.
Oh yes, Kirin.
Yes,
Yeah, Kirin's.
yes. It does say
Not as
that.
not as bad as Karen's, but
Yeah, I gotcha. I was making that joke in my head too. But yes, and it says there is a special type of creature known as a Kirin that works to preserve and fight off any of the unknown horrors for the worlds. If you are lucky enough to find it, note that it is a sign of good luck. Because it is considered a guardian.
Cool. So a good one.
Yep, a really good one.
one of the good ones. Sorry.
But yes. Alrighty. Lucas, you find a book on celestial law. As you observe it, a lot of it is pretty much, a lot of the laws and stuff are pretty simple. Just saying that an angel must obey the rules of the realm it is in, such as no killing mortals, no interfering unless absolutely necessary, simple things, you know. But then it starts kind of getting confusing. Because at one point, one of the laws it says, one must not hold a a cup of ale, must not drink a cup of ale, and then walk 5 feet forward.
Okay.
You
That
know,
is very goofy, but okay.
there are laws like that in
Yeah.
every state. Essentially,
I'm for it.
yeah, think of every silly law you can think of. That is what the Celestials also have to follow as well.
Okay.
Mhm.
With that in mind, he's going to kind of keep that book with him.
Okay.
And then is going to look just for a book on, for like, trying to find like any kind of information on how to perform like a seance, or to basically kind of conjure a departed soul,
Okay.
because he's going to conjure Michael's ass and make him confess,
Okay. There are. Part of me kind of wants to say
or
there are.
try to.
Part of me wants to say there are books on the occult, but since this is a fantasy world, there's literally spells that let you summon spirits, so I don't think that'll really fit. But okay.
Summon and enslave a spirit temporarily until you get the confession out of him. Then he's free to go.
Okay. But yes, there are a couple books that do talk about how you can temporarily summon a spirit. Essentially do a seance, yes. There are a couple books on that cast.
Okay.
So you can find one that kind of fits what you want to look into. So yep.
All right. I'll grab those and just go back and find Livia and just kind of sit down and read with her.
Okay. Alrighty, so now we'll go to the shopping. Priscus. I saw Pepper's token again, so my brain's fried. Priscus and Dashai. Priscus, you're looking for a mirror or like an orb or something that'll let you see the other planes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Specifically, like, alternate material planes. Like, what I'm looking for is a purely flavor version of Dream of the Blue Veil,
Mm-hmm.
just so I can make silly jokes with it, basically.
Sure. Okay, it's fine. Basically, you find a merchant that seems to sell what you're looking for. It says, weird, strange odds and ends. You come across what appears to be a, what is a good race for this? Very strange, a trident, actually. A race you don't really see that often. A trident. I think that's what they're called, tridents? They're
The-
weapon normally in my head.
yeah,
like
it is a weapon.
yeah, kind of like Aquaman's pitchfork.
Well,
Oh, I thought you were talking about a race.
Trident, you mean?
People.
yeah, the
Oh,
they're
oh,
raised.
people.
What did you say, Cody?
Trident?
Yeah, that one. Trident, not trident. Trident, yes. Trident.
Yeah, the Tritons.
Yes. The race of fish people. Well,
Yeah, the
Seven
weapons
fish.
is the Trident.
yes, trident.
Yeah.
Trident.
Yeah, you want the Triton.
Yes. Okay,
Triton.
that sounds so familiar. My
Triton.
brain. My
Easy,
brain,
friend.
I hate it. Okay, yes, you see a man like that there. Says, welcome, my good man. How may I be of assistance? Is there anything that catches your fancy? Would you like to see worlds above worlds or other things, or even just randomly curse someone? I saw those too. Although I warn you, the curses aren't that strong. Well, may I be of assistance?
I have been looking to meditate on the matter of alternate lives.
Then you've come to the perfect
You-
place.
Do you have anything that will let me see beyond the blue veil?
Yes, very much so. It depends on what you want. I can sell you let's see. He's looking around and stuff. I can sell you this crystal ball, or maybe something for something bigger. This mirror here. It'll let you see alternate worlds, things like that. It's perfect for meditations as well.
I've got lots of money. Let's splurge on the big mirror.
Okay. Let's see. Judging from your attire, you're either from Thelanis, the Feywilds, or the Emerald Dream. Depends on the name sense, but for you, and because why not? I'll sell it to you for an even 150. How's that sound?
More than agreeable.
Alright, well here you go, my good sir. All you have to do is merely concentrate on the mirror itself, and depending if you wish to see a specific plane or world, just think of that one, or if not, the mirror itself will generate a random world for you.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. Be warned, like any other piece of glass, this thing is quite fragile, so make sure not to be careful when setting it up. I don't want you to ruin your experience in viewing the other realms and whatnot.
Sorry, Fable. Someone was messaging me and I didn't quite catch that last sentence.
He just said, like any other ordinary mirror in glass, just to be careful it doesn't drop. Because
right.
like most glass is fragile. He was just warning you that it can be fragile, so be careful.
Gotcha.
Alright. Alright, and with that, that's it for you, Mr. Priscus. I'm gonna go to Dushai.
How dare you?
Dusky shy.
Yes, Dushai. Dushai!
Yes.
Anything in particular you're looking for besides spices?
Honestly, weird ass ingredients kind of deal.
Okay.
Like something that you wouldn't see normally.
Perfect! Monster parts! Dushai!
Yeah, basically.
Dushai, you come across the bazaar. I like saying that word, the bazaar.
Ooh,
Yes, you
the
come
bazaar.
you come across the bazaar where there's this merchant. They are a half orc woman who has a bunch of meats and different kinds of ingredients. Mostly a lot of these ingredients almost look monstrous to you. Like quite literally they're quite literally classified as monsters. It said this one said like on the sign says. The sign would say, crap, I didn't think of a good name for her. Curses. What's the name of the half-orc woman from the Adventure Zone again?
Great, now my brain is trying.
Killian?
Killian! No, wait, was it Killian?
Yeah, I was Killian.
Okay, Killian. Her name is Killian, yes. Her name it says Killian's Exotic Foods.
Ooh, so these are all edible?
Mm-hmm. She lets you and smiles. She's like, yes, in fact, they're very edible. As long as you're okay with eating random monster meats, they're pretty much can be eaten. I made sure to remove any of the poisons and stuff. Unless you're into that, then I kinda don't recommend it. We had one guy eat a puffer fish once and he died. It was his fault, I warned him.
Yeah, that sounds bad. These are all interestingly prepared. Do you possibly sell like a cookbook or a recipe book or anything like that as well?
As you say that, she has like the biggest smile on her face, and says, "Yes, just one moment." She runs to the back of the tent and brings back a book that says 101 ways to cook a monster.
Oh, I won't lie, I'm definitely taking that.
And the front of the cover literally has her in a heroic pose with a great axe in one hand and her foot on top of what appears to be a bullet. You know.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have an important question.
Yes.
Does she have a dragonborn wife?
I do want to say she has a dragonborn wife, yes. I have to. I love them as a couple. They're adorable. Yes.
Aaron Killian best.
I know. Yes. Her and her wife own the shop. And they do go hunting together. And they do cool flips and stuff.
Do a flip.
She does a flip.
Nice. Alright. I'm gonna
Hmm.
be I'll look through the book kind of thing and I'll ask I'll say this is very nice.
Hmm.
What would you suggest for a big group kind of thing? Because I'll be cooking for a lot of people tonight. So
Well, that really depends. If you want to hunt some of the bigger game, they're really easy. I'd honestly suggest She looks to some of her ingredients while I look at the monster manual, because I wasn't expecting this. That's my bad. Hmm. Oh my god, I thought of a dumb one that I think Kyle would like. Kyle, you still there?
he's dead
No, he's dead.
as usual.
You okay? So,
Yeah.
Dashai, as you're looking at the book, there's also a way to prepare dragon turtle soup, which is a thing.
Tonight we dine on dragon.
I'll go to the next one.
Oh my god.
That's dragon in it kind of thing. I'm not, that shit. It's in D&D.
I know.
I'm disappointed in myself, actually.
Why?
When you called for me, I should have gone like, "Hey, Rocco."
You know what? I'm happy you didn't do that now. Okay. Here's one that'll be kind of funny. If you're interested, that is. It says, well, depending on what you're looking to cook, one of my favorite meals is, fried rock.
Ooh, tell me more about this fried rock.
Well, as you know, a rock is a giant, it's a giant bird creature. Surprisingly, if you kill it and prepare it properly, it actually tastes like free-range chicken, but almost better. You don't have to down prepare it instantly. You can eat that one for sure.
Nice. What ingredients do you have prepared right now? Kind of thing, because I'm unsure if I'll have time to hunt and kill
Hmm.
in time before dinner.
Well, the basilisk meat is pretty fresh right now.
I'll take it.
Okay. She gives you like enough pounds for a whole army if you want a basilisk meat.
Yes. And how much would all that be, including the book?
Well, to be honest, since you talked to me and you're sharing interest in things, not many people do. I'll give you the book for free. So it'll cost you
Yes.
about like 20 gold in total.
I'll take it.
Okay.
And then I'll give her the gold and...
Oh, just shy. This one's a bit of a silly one as well. Well, for me, because it's a reference to World of Warcraft, like old school World of Warcraft. They're one of the ingredients is literally how to make spider kebabs.
I'm gonna save that for later kind of deal, because I know a certain Lucas will appreciate such taste of spiders and being part of kebabs.
You are terrible. God.
I'll put a little I'll rip a piece of random notebook paper I have and have it set on the page for bookmarked for later.
But yes, essentially what you need is giant spider meat, and it's essentially how to make a normal meat kebab, but just using giant spider bits as well is what it is.
I know, and it's gonna be great when I cook it for us one night kind of thing, and then Lucas is like, "This is fantastic, what's in it?" And I'll just slowly smile.
Okay, this one's kind of a reference I know you'll get for sure, we'll say. It also talks about how to cook a giant crocodile type monster. I forgot what it's called in the manga, but yeah.
I see what you did there.
I told you you'd get the reference.
Yes.
I mean,
I'm definitely gonna do this later. This is all useful stuff since we're usually technically out fighting monsters, so this will help greatly. And I'll take the meat and we'll be able to eat well tonight. A basilisk. I forgot what the basilisk one was. Stew? Kebab?
It's like, I guess you could say basilisk steaks, I guess you could say.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Very nutritious.
Mm-hmm. It also talks about the ingredients. Is basically tells you how to prepare them, what's the best parts to eat from them, how what to do with make sure, and things like that.
Nice. And what's the delicious fatty parts as well?
Yeah, pretty much. It goes into great detail on what parts are better, what parts to avoid unless you're interested in more like tough meats and things like that.
And I'm guessing like parts that you should avoid kind of thing because poison, rotting, etc., etc.
Yeah, that's like how in crabs you're not supposed to eat the gills because they're inedible to humans, things like that. So yes.
And then I read on the back page that you should never have T-Rex meat because it's too tough. And a lot of people who went back in time to eat T-Rex meat just got sick and vomited. I think I sent you that earlier.
Yes, you did. but yes, surprisingly, there's also a section on so you want to cook a dinosaur.
No.
Let me have this, you play. And yes, that is what it says there.
Cool. I think once I have that, I'll put like the ingredients in my fridge bag of holding. I keep forgetting I have that bag of cold eating.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'll just browse around the bazaar, see if I see anything interesting.
Okay. Gotcha. So yeah, there's pretty much anything you can think of they'll have at the bazaar, monster-wise or not, and even normal foods. Hell, there's even something that kind of catches your eye. Apparently someone sells a specific kind of crab, or I think it was a crab, yeah. A crab called a ruby crab meat. It apparently has like this really reddish hue to it in terms of glowing, but when asked about it, it's the vendor says that's one of the rarer creatures that can only be found underground, so the meat is highly sought after.
And he found it because he dropped his partner's knife kind of thing and had to chase it.
I'm glad you got the reference, thank you.
Of course I got the reference, I know that.
I've been wanting to talk about that for a long time, let me have this!
Alright, cool. So I'll also buy some ruby crabs as well.
Okay. That'll cost you an extra 20 gold due to how rare it is, essentially, but they'll sell it to you nonetheless.
Cool.
Yeah, they give you enough that'll feed like up to 8 people if need be. Because it comes like in really big chunks and everything.
Okay, so how many pounds did you say I had for Basculus?
You had about 8 pounds for Basculus. Since Basculus are kind of medium-sized creatures, so they're kind of hefty.
Okay, so...
Wait, is a Basculus a medium or small monster? I don't remember now.
It's a medium.
So yeah, it's almost kind of like
Actually, I
cow.
think it might be bigger. Hold on. One moment. I'm looking it up.
But you said 8 pounds for it?
Yes, 8 pounds.
Okay.
I forgot how to spell Basculus.
It starts with a B, you're fine.
Well, no shit.
Wow, okay, don't be mean to me.
Lisk? Basilisk?
Oh, I've been spelling it Basculus.
Oh, that's probably the problem.
It's a medium.
Okay, so I imagine since they are medium sized, they're kind of like bigger than a cow by the looks of it, possibly, or maybe around the size of a cow or a moose, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, their meat's pretty big, essentially.
Okay, and then you said I had enough ruby crabs for up to 8 servings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So mean.
Thank you.
I was so mean, guys. I'm gonna cry.
I try not to be. Sorry.
You're fine. I'm joking. I really am.
Alright, then I'll put all that in my bag of colding, and I guess by then it would probably be time to start heading back, so I'll go to the food court and try to find everyone else.
Okay. I believe that... Oh, wait. Sorry, that's still Peppers left. Peppers!
What? I wasn't stealing anything!
It's your turn. As you enter, there's basically a area where there's a bunch of artificers. They have different types of items. Essentially, kind of like kind of like similar creations to you. Some of them have battles. Some of them are battlesmiths, so they basically have a like an iron defender or steel defender in different forms, such as like a robot, Megazord, animals, different things like that. Each one, they're basically talking about different things they have invented, other ideas, things like that. Is there anything specific you want to do here? Or are you just going to try to steal something from them?
10 seconds later, I get kicked out because I proposed the idea of the haghead cannon.
Oh my god, Kyle.
I just kind of want to like peruse like what they got.
Okay.
Is there anything that looks useful?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff that looks useful here. They have different items, different things that do different things. They even have what acquaints to a snowball launcher if you want that.
Is anyone watching the snowball launcher?
Yes, there appears to be two of them talking about it, so they're kind of like half looking at it, half talking to each other. Do you want to steal the snowball launcher?
Can I use this? Can I like investigate it enough to get an idea of how it works?
Yeah.
Roll investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Is a 31 high enough?
Okay, now you're just showing off, mister. But
Sorry.
yeah, you're fine. I kid. But yes.
Wait. Technically, it's other artificers, so technically it should be higher than a 35.
Oh my god.
32.
Not high enough.
Flash of genius.
Oh my god.
So that is now a 36.
Oh my god, why are you fighting with Dushy, not the DM?
Oh wait, that's right. You're not the DM. I take back that flash of genius.
Oh my god. But yes, Peppers, upon investigating it, you have a good idea of how it works. Basically, by modifying, by making in a weird way your own version of a smaller, I want to say, ballista, but not really. Like, take a crossbow, kind of covered in metal and do different things, and you got a basic idea of how to make a snowball launcher.
So it's like I'm stealing the snowball launcher, but with my mind.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's gonna be useful for the haghead launcher.
Well, yes, especially since the barrel of the launcher is big enough to possibly fit a roundish head. So yes.
By the way, I also bring up this idea with them about the haghead launcher. How do they respond?
Some of them look a bit confused. Others look kind of disgusted. Oddly enough, about a small group of them, I want to say 4 of them, actually want to hear more about this idea you have.
Alright, so first up, we gotta find a bunch of old ladies. We have to break their knees so it's easier to cut off their heads. So, from there...
Like...
Are you still there?
Yes, sorry, I had to close the window.
Okay.
I was here, I was just laughing. That was terrible.
Then from there, you have to have a mind flayer and suck out all the brains, so that way they're a bit more aerodynamic. You're not so top heavy.
Some of them do ask questions while others are writing down notes from what you are saying. Like, they're generally invested in this idea you have, even though it's insanely crazy.
Insanely crazy, like a fox.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
You realize just because I'm petting you does not mean that I'm going to forgive you if you wake me up again by knocking shit on my head at 4 in the morning, Casper. Sorry.
It's okay, as soon as you said knock stuff, I'm like, oh, he's petting Casper. Yeah, the minute you mentioned knocking stuff on you, I just thought, oh god, it's Casper.
He's purring very loudly, though.
He is a butthole for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. But yes, you basically have a good time talking about your silly ideas. Some of them do generally ask questions of how would it be possible to deal with this, or like how to get the most out of launching ahead. Like, should you try getting rid of any other, like getting rid of the hair to try to deal with dealing with air momentum and stuff like that, momentum, things like that.
Getting rid of the hair might not be a bad idea. Get rid of the hair and replace it with spikes.
But then when you say that, then like, wouldn't the spikes kind of like weigh down the head, or do you have to use a certain material for the spikes?
I mean, there's probably some metal out there that's light enough, but can still do enough damage.
They're probably also asking how's a cobalt so crazy but so brilliant at the same time.
Yes, actually, there's a bunch of whispers of that.
Also, please stop digging your claws into my shoulder.
Never.
Oh my god. But yes, Pippers, you have a good time talking to him about your crazy ideas.
I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, your claws are fucking long. I gotta cut those
Okay.
little dagger hand. I think that's really about it. I'll bet all I can do.
Okay. Alrighty. So yes, you go to do that, and then you guys merely after minutes or like an hour, however long you guys want to spend doing your own thing, you finally meet up at the food court, which I imagine Webby has eaten a couple plates of food now. I don't know how much food
Yes,
Webby wanted to eat.
She got a slice of pizza from Sbarro. She got a salad from Great Steak and Potato.
There's always a fucking Sbarro.
And I don't know what else. Probably like Panda.
Okay, so Webby has different foods on her table, all finished apparently.
Does she get a Wetzel's pretzels?
Nope, she goes for Annie's.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Oh my god, dude, it's so dumb. I love it.
Fable, that reminds me. Is there a Spencer's here?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go into the back section. See you guys later.
Okay, have fun. No one's dealing with that ever. Okay, so you guys meet up finally. Right. After finally meeting up, what do you guys want to do?
You guys want to see the pasta I bought from Spencer's?
There's so much.
Did you get that one thing where basically you get pasta for half a year or something like that?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. They're in these weird, like, banana-like shapes. I don't know.
I hate you.
Also, they gave me these whole bunch of massagers, too.
I hate this so much.
They said it's good for your back, but I don't understand them.
God save me. I'm so done. I hate this so much. Oh my god. So you guys meet up, and the weird thing happens. Yes, that's right.
Did you guys find anything interesting?
Well, apparently, if you meet the dreadnought thing, I don't remember her name.
Astral Dreadnought.
If you meet an astral dreadnought, you're pretty much dead. But if you meet an astral dragon, well, I'm not dead. Pipper's not dead. The rest of you probably
Are not dead?
Well, you see, they eat not smart or average people.
Well, thankfully I have a +2 in intelligence.
Well,
Modifier.
I don't know what's their standard of average, you know? Just saying.
Livia just gave out a grave warning or a grave insult, and I think the lines are very blurred on which.
Damn it! Why couldn't it just be wisdom? Why couldn't it be wisdom?
The thing about the Astral Sea, though, is like if you have a high intelligence, you're able to move freely. Apparently, it's one of those really annoying things.
But I am curious. Like for the first one, she said the astral dread. Not. I'm gonna look to see if there's a way to cook it in the book.
It says in the book. It says, still working. It says still working on ways to cook it. If I can find it
Damn.
And kill it.
and kill it.
Oh well. That's nice. Is there anything else you looked up? I figured you would look at other stuff in the library.
Well, I didn't have time to. I just really read a lot about these.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I mean, we can always come back at some point, right?
I might have read also a romance novel while Lucas was not looking, but just don't tell him.
I gotcha. As long as you don't tell him what I'm gonna be making for us in a few weeks.
For sure.
I'll lean into Livia so the others can hear you. It's gonna be involve us spider kebabs,
Wonderful. I can't wait to taste it.
right?
Oh my god, I regret this so much.
You're about to regret this next question. I'm going to ask you even more.
Oh no, you're not allowed to ask me questions now.
Can I canonically put in my inventory of personal massagers? I may be getting ideas on what to do with them.
I don't know if I want to answer that, to be honest. I'm scared. I'm literally scared.
As you should be.
I'm not kidding. I am honestly scared to answer that. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. It's more than fair.
Oh god. My world. Oh my god. Dying. Okay. So this is what happens. Oh god.
Don't die.
I'm fine. Water just kind of went down the wrong pipe as I trained kid and was laughing. I'm fine though, I promise. Oh goodness gracious. Okay. So this is what happens. As you guys are talking about what you're gonna do and Webby was eating, not an alarm begins to go off, but you hear loud. You're out loud, basically saying something like saying, "Warning, everyone! A ship is headed for the city, for the tower. Be warned, it appears a error, yes, is on its way. Prepare for impact."
I hope the error is not the Astral Dreadnought.
Error. Sorry, I love saying that.
Well, that's probably Raphael.
It
Probably.
is. It
Well,
probably
I
is.
suppose that's the cue for us to go.
Yeah. Hey, where's Lucas anyways? I haven't seen him around.
Cars had to be right back, so Lucas.
Ah, he's dead. Alright.
There,
We throw him
Lucas
to the
nap.
throw him to the astral
Nosebleed.
dragon.
Had a nosebleed trying to read a book.
Yes, he's dead. That is what happened.
And how was your adventures, Priscus?
Cody?
Hello?
Well,
Am
how
I
are-
back?
You're back. I was asking how Priscus' adventure was. What they did.
I bought a cool mirror.
Oh. To look at yourself, or?
In a manner of speaking.
Nice. And I would ask Webby, but I don't know if she's in a food coma or not.
She is in a food
Oh.
coma, apparently.
Yes, I will poke Webby. That's in a food coma.
Chris, are you there?
I was muted. Sorry,
I still
forgot
poke
to-
you.
I was talking, but no, Webby would be in a food coma.
Every time.
Did you also get Panda? That you're gonna be hungry in the next hour again. God.
Yeah. I'll be able to eat again. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
You better. I bought a lot of monster meat for dinner.
My favorite.
Just in general, her favorite monster meat.
Oh, I love Webby's food combo reply. My favorite. Just so nonchalant. Oh my god. So are you guys going to go outside? I don't know what's going on. I'm dying
Well-
now.
Yeah?
I hate when Lord Zippy leaves. Okay. As you guys make
I'm sorry.
I know. As you guys make your way outside to the building, outside of the building, you all watch as a small battalion of angels, as well as heavily armed guards, begin to run outside as well. Begin to run outside the building. As you all exit, you see many ships getting ready to leave. Many people slowly starting to panic as the angels begin to fly off into the distance as the ship approaches it. All of you, I need you all to roll me perception checks, please.
What if we don't wanna?
That's an option too.
No, I'll roll perception. I
mean-
guess.
Guidance, but it's not going to help.
Okay. I was gonna say you don't have to roll if you don't want to.
Wait. Flash of genius.
Okay.
Flash of genius. So that'd be 6.
Okay.
The day where Webby's the most perceptive
Okay.
while in a food coma.
While in a food coma.
He sees all in her food coma.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is what happens. As you perceive Webby, Webby, Pippers, and Dushai, you all see a ship coming towards the tower. As it is doing so, you see behind it are two smaller ships, almost in the shape of dragons. What I mean by that, they have the ship's what is it called? That thing in front of the ship.
The figurehead?
Figurehead?
Yes, thank you. I feel like I've asked this before, and I swear I've not gotten better since then. Yes, the figurehead does appear to be that of a red dragon. And behind it, oh my god, behind it, even those of you without higher than the 14 perception can see this. There's a gigantic. Is it gigantic? Let me see. Let me see. Are you in here? You should be in here. Sorry, I'm looking at this book real quick. Here it is. Yeah, it's gigantic. A gigantic creature in impossible speed that you would think a creature of this height would not be able to achieve is somehow keeping up with the ships. The creature appears to have giant claws, almost like a crab would, with one eye and a row of massively sharp teeth coming after the ship. What do you guys do? You guys just wait for Dustin to appear? I mean, sorry, Raphael. Oh, Anne? That, what I just described, that is the same picture of an astral dreadnought. Y'all hear me? Hello? Am I dead? Did my Discord die? Hello?
Hi.
Hello? Hi?
Did you guys
We're
hear
all
what I
back,
said?
yay!
That was crazy.
That's
Everything went silent.
so
thought it
I
was
was not
Michael.
the only one?
No. Did you guys hear anything of what I explained, or did it go silent before
You,
that?
everything
Silent.
just
I thought you were searching forever.
Sorry.
Yeah.
and then I was like, why is it it's been too quiet. Nobody's memed for like the last 20 seconds.
No, I was
That's how
like,
you know.
no, I said I was searching and I found it and I was describing it to you and then all of a
no
sudden,
one.
yeah, and I'm like, did everyone hear me? And then I just left and came back. I was like, did no one hear me? Am I being ignored? I felt so sad.
I think Discord is fucking up tonight.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, did I explain about the two ships with the figureheads?
You mentioned the figurehead, gigantic stuff, and then you looked up something, and I never heard about you again.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, let me describe it. Behind it, those of you even with a perception of 14 and less can see this. It's a gigantic creature with crab-like claws in an incredibly unbelievable speed, keeping up with the ships. It has one eye and a row of teeth that seem to go on forever. And as you look at it, this is the astral dreadnought you read about.
Well, it looks like we're gonna be cooking tonight if we're not dead.
So, either we die here, or I teleport us away.
Okay. So, as you guys try to figure out what's going on, Raphael's ship lands just besides the thing. The angels fly towards the Astro Dreadnought to try to slow it down, as well as the heavily armed guards prepare their weapons to try to shoot it as well. As it gets closer and closer, you watch as one of the ships with the Githyanki, with the red dragon on it, get destroyed instantly as a creature munches on it, slowing it down almost slightly, but not enough. As you guys are, I assume, panicking because Lucas isn't here, and you guys are trying to figure out what to do, the ship lands. Not really lands. The ship slightly crashes onto the thing, and off of it coming flying from the ship, rolling onto the ground is Raphael, covered in scars, not like you've ever seen him before. He's in his angelic form, so he's a lot taller now. Hair is longer, and he looks at you and says, "Oh crap. Hello, Miss Shy. How are you?"
You look like shit.
Oh,
Shouldn't
I
we
feel
run
like
away?
it. Right. Livia, here. Miss Livia, take this, board the ship. Let's read the incantation and we'll get out of here. They can deal with it. Shy, I'm gonna need you to, Miss Shy, I'm gonna need you to take me onto the ship, please. I can't feel my legs.
Fine, I'll pick him up and then start flying over.
Okay.
Someone get food, kill my Webby.
So you all board the ship. And then, Livia, do you read the incantation?
Yep.
You do so, and you are teleported instantly back to the material plane.
I don't want to ever see this again.
Okay. Yes, you return back to your home. You appear to be just above the water at the moment. Oh god. Are we safe yet?
I believe we are.
Oh,
I
thank
mean,
goodness.
safe
Actually,
from
what's
that
in the water?
horrifying thing.
Just some fishes. Normal fish. Some
I
trout.
was hoping for like a huge kraken or something like that. That just
No.
like the single point in the whole world kind of thing is we just landed in a kraken nest filled with hundreds of krakens.
I mean, I can do that if you want me to.
Yes, this is how we TPK.
Oh my god.
Well, okay, I guess we have to roll, get cracking and roll for initiative.
Oh
Damn it, you beat me to it.
Oh my god. So,
Snipe.
So yes, on the ground lies Raphael, looking up at the sky, covered in wounds. His body has not like when I first mentioned him. Raphael was a man of about 6 feet, slender as build, relatively long hair up to just above his shoulder. Nothing too fancy, with a beard. In his angelic form, he is about 9 feet tall, long hair, skin that was already like golden-ish, but now it's more tan looking. His whole body is covered in wounds, and he does have his wings out. Yes, Dasha?
Oh no, I was talking to Boingo. Feeding him.
Boingo?
Boingo.
Ah,
Does someone yell out, "Oh no, he's hot"?
not yet. By the way, Kars, you guys escaped the Astral Dreadnought.
Wait, what?
Uh-huh.
Who pissed off an Astral Dreadnought?
Raphael.
Damn it! Damn it, Raph!
He really did.
Or
Anyway,
Splinter Tilly!
so yes, he's laying down on the ground, looking up at the sky, and he says, "Oh, am I so glad to see all of you. But before that, I just wish to apologize for the fact that I pissed off an ancient creature. I mean, I could have killed it, but with the fact that I was being chased by Gif Yankee, it would have not been fun. Dashai, how long has it been since I've seen you? For me, it's been about a millennia, I wish to say."
It's been 84 years!
4 years. Right.
It's been 10,000 years.
How long has it been?
Like-
It's been like a month or two.
It's been like about 2 months, yes.
Haven't you like potentially killed a couple of these people there?
The Astral Dreadnoughts?
I mean, you brought the Astral Dreadnought to the city.
Oh, right, they can handle it. I hope. I think.
Uh-huh.
I'll deal with that later, I promise.
Man, I hope it doesn't destroy the library.
Don't
dear.
worry, the library... Don't worry, Miss Livia. The library itself is protected by many enchantments, and need be, they can summon a... Need be, then maybe they can summon a small battalion of Kirans, and they'll kill it instantly.
I hope it doesn't destroy the bazaar.
Or the food court.
Oh my days. Oh my lord. This is the first thing you say after I come back, okay.
Sorry.
Yes. Also, welcome back.
Lucas will offer a hand to help him up.
Alright, as you help him up, he stands up. As once he was almost your size, now he's taller than you by like 2 feet.
Well,
2 to 3
you've,
feet. Mm-hmm.
you've certainly grown.
Right, this is my true form. As you can tell, I don't like using it because, well,
Getting through doorways is hard.
yes, very much so, actually. But I'm so glad to see all of you are fine. And he, like,
You as well. So what happened, by the way? When back during the wedding? Like what did you do?
well, during the wedding, to make sure that you are all safe, because when I saved Lady Shy here, she was about to be killed by the Lost Sinner, in your terms, a Death Knight, a paladin who broke their code and never became redeemed, and over time they became corrupted. Essentially, I teleported her away. I had thought, okay, I can teleport her away to maybe another land or something to keep her away from you all. But I miscalculated, ended up teleporting myself to the Astral Sea. There we got caught, and there we fell into a portal, got trapped in the domains of Dread, where I spent a millennia fighting and freeing people. And almost dying multiple times.
Did you say a millennia?
Yes. Time moves differently there. As for lucky for you all, in the Astral Sea, time stops. Quite literally. You can stay there forever and still stay young. However, you can't have children, so I suppose that's a downside for some and an upside for others.
Guess.
Should have strapped Lucas there.
Wow!
That's me saying that, okay? It's not Livia, okay?
Wow!
I thought Livia was saying that like under her breath.
Yeah, I feel Lucas feels attacked emotionally.
Emotional damage.
Well, Lucas can't hear through the fourth wall, so it's okay.
Did you know the veil between the fourth wall is weak here in the astral plane? He can hear all your guys' sass.
You guys are back on the mortal plane, you buy.
Okay, so if that's true, what did Pippers buy from that place?
He bought
Uh,
sauce.
I was kind of AFK at the moment, so
Okay,
so yeah.
okay.
I'm guessing it has to do something with eggheads.
No.
Toys.
You know, you're not 100% wrong.
He went to a Spencer's. Hi, Pa.
Oh my goodness.
He literally went to a Spencer's, and now he's asking me questions, and I don't know how to answer them.
You don't have to. You can say no. I'm just being a butt.
Yeah, I Okay,
Oh my gosh.
right.
Wait. Princess is going to AFK?
But yes, Raphael will say
Oh,
this. To answer your question, yes, Lucas. I spent millennia there due to the fact that in the realms of dread, that place, they are in different times, and for me, time is irrelevant. I am quite literally semi-immortal. I can't die due to old age, but I can die due to pain. And as you can tell, my entire body is covered in scars and wounds. As you see, he does have like a lot of bandages everywhere. It wasn't fun, especially since half the time the creatures there kept trying to make me one of their prisoners.
I'll cast Regenerate on him.
Oh,
Get
thank
some
you.
of those scars away.
Oh,
Get
thank
his
you.
boo-boos.
Thank you, Dash. Thank you, Madam Shy. I really do appreciate it. When you're like me and you're not able to rest. I mean, well, I don't even need to rest, but still, always constantly on the run. It's hell. Nonetheless, if we're lucky, and I really do hope we're lucky, you won't have to ever deal with her again.
Man, Dashai really should do that to herself.
Regenerate. She doesn't know about her scars.
Nonetheless,
Can I learn regenerate and regenerate for her?
Too bad. These are emotional scars.
Actually, I
that
guess
are
I could with
physical.
magical secrets.
emotional
technically could.
damage.
Emotional damage.
But yes, I will say this. It's like, we're lucky, we'll never have to deal with her again. I am extremely grateful for you all saving me. However, my job here is still not done. I need to get some people to a new home. Mm-hmm. Nonetheless, yes.
Can we help you with that?
Sure, if you wish to. I was just going to drop them off in the city for now, and then work on ways to transport them to newer homes.
Ah, well, then that would give us time to chat then as we go.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of need your help as well.
Oh dear. All of it's within my power, and you all saved me, so be it. As he says that, he begins to change back into his human form. So he's back to 6 feet and says, "Oh, thank goodness, I hate fighting so much." Ugh.
Well, I'm glad you say that because Lucas is kind of. I know I was kind of gone, but Lucas would kind of like to try to pilfer the books from the library
Mhm.
that he was reading.
Alright, you can.
So essentially steal them.
So would Olivia allow that?
No. Alright, let's do laundry.
Damn it!
That was great.
Fine, I guess he'd copy down what he could.
Okay.
Just no.
Just no.
It's like
He
that.
basically
No.
just kind of hold up just some papers that say like celestial laws, and then like how to seance a soul to enslave it to make it talk.
I like how Lucas considered stealing it when it's from a library that's known to, like, you know, letting out books for people to borrow and return. So he doesn't even need to steal it.
He doesn't know that. He didn't ask none of those questions.
Can't believe you don't know what a general library looks like.
He's been to the library a few times, but I mean, not like no intercosmic library. But anyway, yeah, he's like, we're gonna be taking a trip to the celestial planes and try to get my father out of prison.
Oh dear.
Legally, of course. We're not breaking him out. That's
We're not.
that's Plan Z.
I love Peppers. We're not.
What's the fucking point?
Very well. If it's very well, I'd be more than happy to help you do that, Lucas. So, Lucas, just tell me what you need me to do. If you need me to open you a portal, or possibly even talk to the much more stubborn angels, I'd be more than happy to. Reluctantly happy, but still.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Sorry, I was talking earlier and I don't think you could hear me, so I
Oh no.
dropped and joined again.
Ah, welcome back then.
What
What did you say?
I had an important update from the AFK zone.
Okay.
There are bunnies next to my porch.
Aww.
So that was nice.
That is nice. But yes, so Raphael, we do have a way to get to the celestial realms. Thanks to the traveler. He gifted Dusha here a way to get there. But it would be very great to have someone from there who maybe could help us not cause too much of trouble. Because I'm pretty sure that my presence being there alone would be a bit of an issue.
Well, you're not wrong, but alright, well, yes, we'll be able to do it. Just, rules as written. I don't know if the Traveler themselves have explained this to you, but all you need to do is stay out of trouble, don't attack the angels, and they won't be able to attack you, and yes, things should be worked out fine. However, some of the much more presumptuous ones will try to goat you, given the fact of your heritage, so be warned, just ignore them, and you should be fine. Oh goodness. First thing we do when we come back, I go back to that. I go back to the annoyingness of heaven. Very well.
But we were able to rescue with a lot faster than expected. So if you need a day or so to get your bearings, rest and recover, I think we can take it.
Yes.
It'd give me a bit more time to read up on celestial law and how to summon a soul. I plan to conjure what remains of Michael's soul and force him to confess what he did.
He just nods, says, very well, it seems you have thought of this, put a lot of thought into this. Yes, just give me a day and we should be ready to go.
Well, yes, I always put thought into things, but, well, execution and success is a bit of a luck right there.
Mm-hmm.
Except when it comes to protection.
Lucas is looking around. Who the fuck said that?
Points to Dusha.
Points to Dusha.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Emotional damage.
Also, Lucas is kind of like rubbing twisting a finger in his ear. It's like, what is protection? Are you talking about armor? Weapons? What is this?
Livia looks behind her. Shrugs.
Oh.
You know,
Wait, was that Livia that said that?
No.
That was Anne. I thought it was you, not your character.
I think she said that.
Oh my.
Olivia did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh goodness gracious. Oh,
Oh,
just,
you
just
see,
kind of look over. It's like, just look at Olivia like, ow! Just like put a hand on his heart. It's like, ow.
right, not to interrupt this. Dashai, I'm
Yeah.
going to need your assistance. There's something I want you to see. As well as, can you help me treat some of the more injured people here on the ship?
Gotcha.
And,
All right,
and she's
lead
off.
the way.
Yes, thank you.
She just flies off.
He just walks. He just walks to like the lower parts of the ship. It's like, all right,
Ow.
Dasha, you're not hurt, are you? Anything wrong as of late? I mean, you all look stronger, but something about you is different somehow.
Let's just say I remember something.
Oh, right. I apologize then.
For what?
Just in general, I've known you for years, and I've known of your past. I just didn't want to say anything, and for that, I wanted to apologize.
It's okay. I know you and Callie are just thinking what's best for me, so no worries.
Well, yes, that, and I made a promise to really annoying friend to watch over you, and I feel like I haven't done a good job of that.
Well, to be fair, he's a kid now, so
Yes, but the Bahamut of our old world is an ass. It's freaking always fake. I'm not even kidding. You honestly believe that he would be so wise in general? He's actually nothing better than a trickster at times. One time when I spoke to him, he literally said, and I quote, "Raphael, you know what the greatest thing ever is." I'm like, "The hearts of men?" He's like, "No, friendship." And I'm like, "Are you serious?" He just laughed and never told me the answer to that. I swear, Dasha, he was an ass.
it must be related to magic or something. I don't know.
Yes, anyway. Right. So, as Raphael leads you to this place, like to the lower decks, there's a bunch of people. There's about 50-ish people there, 50 to about 60-ish people there of different races, each one not looking hurt, just a small number of them are hurt, about 10 of them. Some of them do look hungry. There are some races you haven't seen before here, but a majority of them you do recognize. Many of these people, sadly, were victims and trapped. I did what I could to save them. Others, I found homes for them. But that's not the important part. He kind of like gives a soft whistle, and this small child actually comes towards him. This small child appears to be a dragonborn with ruby scales, and says, "Dashai, remember how Bahamut and Tiamat are children, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing something I think the Traveler would enjoy. I'm going to be rewriting history and causing chaos with this child here."
Oh no, what did you do? I'll look at the kid and kneel down and be like, "Hi."
They give a soft wave. They're a bit of a shy child. Meet the remnants of Tiamat and Bahamut's brother, sister, child, if you will.
What? And that's where we end it.
Yes, that's where we enter this session. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you on next time. I'm kidding.
Bye.
No, he says, right, in the beginning, they had... Okay, it's gonna sound weird. Certain records say that this is their brother, but other records refer to them as their sister. Some records say they're their child. Although, before you say anything, no, they did not mate for this. They combined their powers and created them. I had to, at one point, scrub the record of them mating, because that was kind of really fucked. Oh god. I'm using such dirty language, forgive me.
Yeah, I'll be holding the kid's ears kind of thing. like, dude, the sex star? He's like, really?
Just
What is
gasp.
the kid?
He's just like, right, sorry. It's been
To be fair, they hear worse things around me, so.
The child is a god. They know creatures made.
yes. Right. Anyway, he does say this. Right. This is an amalgamation of their powers combined into a child. Essentially, they were killed, quote unquote, before. I thought that maybe I could run what happened to them. If that made sense.
Yes, you're trying to save them from a fate that was written for them.
Yes.
I can see that.
Yes.
And I'll just pet the kid's head or whatever.
What I want you to do is the same as the others, mostly just raise them with the best intentions. Of course, I'll be making sure nothing bad happens to them, but if for some reason the fates have another store for mine, I will have to deal with that when time comes. I'm trusting you with this information because, well, I think of you as my friend, and hell, I even think of you as family, as strange as that sounds. And in the time I've been apart from you, I realize you're the only people I think that treat me normally. As weird as that sounds. And yes, just take care of them. But have you interested? I've been referring to them as either one. They seem to not really mind however you refer to them. So do that of what you will.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll get back up as I pet the kid's head again and be like, I guess we'll be seeing each other more often.
Mhm.
And then I'll go and start healing people.
Alright. So the child.
Do I need to make rolls or anything? Or
Just you don't have to make any rolls if you don't want to. Really, we're just gonna skip ahead a day or two to when you finally land in Ocraria and start letting the people off.
okay, but what I want to do though is regenerate the ones that have missing limbs.
Okay.
Because I think I still have one more spell slot for that. I think. Actually, let me check because that's one of the higher level ones. I lied. I do not. All right. So normal healing kind of thing, and then I'll do the regenerate some other days or the next days kind of thing for the more severe, and then just keep doing that per the day. And then that first day, I'll be exhausted because I'll just keep spamming my special heal.
Okay.
Fable.
Yes.
I would like to ask the child what their name is.
Okay. Give me a quick second while I get my notes. I can fail you. As you know, like I do. Now let me look up how to pronounce this, because I made sure ahead of time to do it, so it's not going to be a weird name like Dickhead. Fucking Jay.
Oh my god! Did I tell you about he did it again?
He did it again? Oh my god. Why?
He called one come in.
No! No! That's even worse! That's even worse!
He pronounced it Kumin, and we all laughed because he was like, "What? What did I do again?" And I was like, "Come in."
Alina.
Oh my
He's like,
god, that's even worse!
He had the third one too, but I can't remember it. But he didn't actually use that one, so technically it was just two. But it was so hilarious.
Oh my god, I hate Jay. Okay, Priscus. The child's name is Alina. Alina. Oh,
Alina?
it's spelled like this.
Yes, write for me, please.
They are a ruby dragon. Their scales are ruby red.
So would it be bad if I cooked, you know?
No, it would not be bad if you cooked the ruby, the ruby freaking crabs.
Nice.
There you go. I wrote it down in the Discord. Sorry, not the Discord. The Foundry for anyone that wants to read in their notes or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, we can skip a day with Dusha doing her healing and you guys landing in the port of Silentia, Raphael will say, "Alright, well, my dear friends, I am going to be getting them accustomed to this world for now. I'm going to try to get in contact with one of my contacts, tell them to hold them on board for now, and then after that, I will be searching for homes for them. If need be, I will even transport them to to a smaller island, if anything. Just wait here on the ship if you wish. I will join you shortly. Right, one more thing. If you hear the ship growl, just throw candy at it.
Alright. Easy enough.
Yes.
What kind of candies? Where are the candies?
He hands you a bag. It's mostly just
Nice.
jelly candies. Just throw it at the ground. It'll satisfy the ship, really. It won't take me more than about an hour or two, at best. Yep. So Raphael.
Gotcha.
So Raphael will go take the others to the land. He speaks to them and says, "Alright, everyone, this is your new home. I did promise you I'd bring you somewhere better. For those of you who are interested in much more farther accommodations, I will get to that as soon as I help my dear friends here. Anything else? I will make sure you all are accommodated respectfully. If you talk to my dear friend, make sure you don't tell him anything of where you've been. He is a journalist, and sometimes they can be very disrespectful about questions. So, yes. So, yeah. That is what happens. If you guys don't want to do anything for like an hour or two, Raphael returns and says, "Alright, well, during the hour or two, the ship does growl, actually."
Olivia chose candy.
Okay. As you do so, the candy, after a couple seconds, disappears into the ship.
Weird.
There's
Cool.
a reason for it, actually.
Ugh.
Yes, Kyle?
Oh no, that was me cracking my back. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
dear.
I just had like a kink in my back, and I just had to kind of like stretch it. Just went like crunch.
Okay.
Imagine grunting.
Priscus would like to spend this hour teaching Alina how to shank a bitch.
Shank a bitch!
Okay. She's kind of...
Perseus, why are you teaching my kids how to shank? I expected this from Pippers, but not from you.
There ain't not a shank. I taught him a long time ago.
It's a new child.
Slowly turns my head over.
What?
I'll show you how to shank. I'll pull out my big
God.
long sword or whatever.
We're not talking about the ones we share custody, right?
No, you are not talking...
Okay, I didn't teach them how to shank. I taught Gex and Snowflake how to shank.
Oh my god.
Pulls out two.
What? It's a useful skill.
I must concur with Pippers here, Lady Dusksky. It is an incredibly useful skill.
It is, but you should teach him at least, the proper self-defense before actually shanking someone.
Listen. Gex and Snowflake learned a lot of very valuable ones. That is why every now and then you'll hear out Snowflake yell out, "That's my purse! I don't know you!" Oh, there's somebody screaming.
So, this is what happened.
You turned her into Bobby?
Yes, he did. So, this is what happens. Priscus, as you're teaching Elena how to stab,
Bobber.
she has a tiny dagger and just goes stab at the air randomly.
Sound like a guy.
Bobby.
God, I'm so done. So yeah, she's randomly stabbing the air now. Congratulations. You taught a child how to shank the air.
Now we just have to find a target. Is Derek still with us, or is Derek gone? Oh, not
Raphael.
Derek. Damn it! I can't remember what his name was. I'm sorry, Derek. I didn't mean
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Do you mean Raph?
Yeah.
Dustin! I was talking about Dustin.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
changed his name to Raphael.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
Dustin is
Can
Raph.
we change it back to Dustin for a short bit while we practice?
No. No, stop trying to stop feed me, dude.
Also, I'm curious. Does Callie see Raphael's new form?
Yes.
What does she say?
She just says under her breath, I'm going to need to find a bigger knife.
You know what? Right when he said I'm going to, my headset made a beep sound, so it was perfect.
Oh my god. She's gonna need a bigger weapon to kill his angelic form at this point.
Oh, it's like Jaws. We're going to need a bigger boat.
Pretty much. So yes, after 2 hours of nonstop whatever it is you guys are doing and
Chaos.
Chaos and Alina stabbing the air. Dustin, sorry, god damn it, now I'm calling him Dustin. Raphael returns. Says, okay, good. Right, now that my business is done, we can... He looks at the child and says, why is the child stabbing the air?
I'll just point out Priscus and Pippers.
I didn't do
A
anything.
god must know the art of battle.
Well, her domains were mostly, domains of life, knowledge, things like that, but I don't agree that she needs to defend herself sooner or later, but we can deal with that some other time, perhaps, maybe? Sir Lucas, how is it that we are going to the heavens, exactly?
Oh, well, I would delegate that answer to be given to you by Dustshy here. Dustshy?
Well, you see, by now my, prayers to my deity should have sent me down a VIP ticket. Because remember, it took exactly a week to get that roll.
As you say that, magically you hear the sounds of harps begin to play in the background, trumpets, as two Hollyphants carrying down the magical VIP ticket descends and they give it to you.
It's
Ah,
the
sweet,
golden
thank you.
ticket!
It is
It's a golden ticket!
It is the golden ticket.
I got the golden ticket. Oh.
But yes.
All of a sudden, Dustshy's grandpa is able to jump out of bed and start dancing.
That was so weird, honestly. He was supposed to be bedridden and sick, but no, he's just like, I'm magically healed by the golden ticket. Why not?
His real problem was he lost the will to live.
That's fair.
Well,
Okay.
and I got the ticket.
Yes. So you use the ticket to make your way to the heavens, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we still have the traveler's ticket, which I guess some of us can use, but I'm using my sweet VIP ticket to get to the backstage stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just don't follow the groupies, okay?
Oh my god.
You can't tell me what to do. I'm out of here. It's like I already have a T-shirt that says like Narami for life.
Robbie for life.
If they ask you for favors, don't do them.
Oh my god, I hate this. So,
We don't need any more kids.
oh my god. So how
You can't tell me what to do.
you hate this? How are you guys going to the
Make
heavens?
smart choices, please.
I'm leaving.
Like you did. I'm out of here.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Alright,
Learn from my mistakes.
okay, I guess there's that one too.
So what? Oofa mama. How are you guys going to heaven?
Are we like plane shifting?
That's what I want to ask. Are
Well,
you going to play?
You have a feather, I have a lantern, get it?
Yes.
There's that.
Yeah, let's do that. I want to save
Okay.
a spell slot just in case.
Yeah, so I was kind of wondered because I know we have multiple ways. Like, You want to waste magic or save in case if we get in trouble? Any a quick way out?
Something fell. Yep. Okay. So whoever wants the plane shift, let me know, and I'll tell you what happens.
Okay. Lucas will hand Livia his feather. And I guess Dushai's VIP ticket.
Mhm.
So we have, double good chances of busting into the heavens.
Okay. So as you do that, you don't actually have to roll anything since you have essentially access to it. A portal begins to open as you guys make your way into it. Again, this one is bigger because the ship goes along with you. As you do that, you are taken to you are instantly teleported to a beautiful plane where you are taken to. I wrote the name down a long time ago. I think I called it Imperium. I could be wrong on that. I call it the High Heavens. Honestly, my names for these places are ridiculous.
That's just D&D,
Right?
so don't feel bad or self-conscious about it.
I know. Fine. I guess I'm gonna try to learn how to freaking. Goodness gracious! Guess I'm not a dummy who put stupid names for characters. Damn it, Jay.
Empyrean.
Okay, it's called Empyrean. You made it to the Empyrean, the plane of high heaven. Around you, you see a beautiful sky. You see a beautiful sky lit with yellow lights, as well as yellow white. Different things you see in the beautiful night sky. There's blue everywhere. There's clouds. There's a city made out of gold. Well, not really made of gold itself, but almost the color of itself looks like gold.
I'm gonna steal it.
Okay. You steal it. You have corrupted heaven. You're welcome.
I got the whole heavens in my hands.
My
Sorry.
God. But yes, you see this beautiful city, where, as well as you see angels flying above you. They don't seem to be minding you whatsoever. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh no, the angels have swiped up the DM.
We did it. We won. We won the game.
We won D&D.
We made it to heaven. That's the end game, folks. Pippers, you did it. You beat the odds. You made it to heaven.
Ooh,
Same with you, Dashai. And you, Priscus.
not exactly how I expected to go to heaven in this game, to be honest.
That's where we see like Satan or whatever, like up in heaven kind of thing, setting up her turning in his like his quota report, and he's like, "Oh, Pippers, can't wait to see you down there." Just leaves.
I feel like Livia's going straight to Gehenna. I'm sorry.
What?
Livia going to Gehenna? Right, that's hell, right? Part of hell?
It's the neutral evil plane the Yugolovs are from.
Ah, yes.
All the good girls go to hell.
Are you talking about
What?
I'll be
Pandemonium?
there with Billie Eilish.
Oh my god.
Haha.
Cody, are you talking about Pandemonium?
No, Gehenna. It's,
Okay.
yeah, different place.
Yeah, there's so many.
And they keep changing the names from edition to edition.
They really
Pandemonium in 5e might be Gehenna from 4e, I don't know.
All I know is that it was mentioned in a manga and anime, Blue Exorcist.
Yeah, there's also I know Limbo's where the sloths are from.
Limbo is also where unbaptized babies go to.
According to Christianity.
Oh god,
According to Catholicism.
Catholicism.
oh god, I have a story about So yeah, so what happens is this. You see a beautiful place where there's an endless sky of blue. Beautiful glowing lights of a morning sunset, but without having to worry about the heat. Welcome to heaven, everyone. Welcome to Imperium, the high heavens. You guys? Yes. Yes, it does, Mr. Christ. You're grounded, but yes, it does. But you make your way towards the city. Raphael sighs and says, "Ah, this place is still as pretentious as ever, it seems. Very well. We just have to go speak to the council. So I try to see if we can get them to deal with this. Because it's heaven, and the angels believe that this is the epitome of what's supposed to be heaven." As you get closer and closer to the city, you are approached by a set of quite literally guardian angels. It says, "Halt, mortals! You are not." And then they see Raphael and says, "What are you doing here?" "Oh, trust me, brother. I'm not happy to be here as much as you are, but we're here to speak to the council. These mortals, my dear friends here, have something to deal with them. Tell? Another name that's probably gonna sound silly. I can't. Sounds too silly. Yes, tell Asriel. What's up? What did you Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Yes. Tell Zaya that we wish to speak to them about returning returning the law. They both look at each other and says, "You know that's not possible." It's like, "Just do it, please." "Very well," and they leave you. Oh, that was annoying. The faster we leave this place, the better for me. Right, remember how I said I hate fighting? Right, I was once Heaven's top warrior. One of its greatest soldiers. But the minute I started to think of my own and realize, am I really fighting for the right cause? They thought, oh, I'm a rogue angel, and threw me out. I started to live amongst mortals because, well, honestly, you were all a lot more fun. Weird, but fun. Yes, and they don't like me because I went against what my programming was, so... Right. You guys are weird but fun. Oh my god. This is getting out of hand. Oh. Oh my god. So yes, this is what happens. You are taken to the gates. Quite literally, you're taken to the gates of heaven, where they open up for you, and you make your way forward. He says, "Okay, Azrael should be waiting for us. It should be easy. With the evidence you have acquired, I presume you acquired evidence, we should be able to overturn him. However, one thing's first, Sir Lucas. Angels, as I mentioned before, as everyone else told you, they are annoying. Once they set their mind to something, even if evidence has shown, they might still refuse it. So there's a chance your father might not become free without a fight." Let us hope it doesn't come down to that. However, given the fact that you are all trying to save the world, there's a chance they'll listen to reason. So let's just be wary. Just you mean he was making bread? He was. Well, not. And he wants you to be even more tender. You're fine. Right, so you guys are taking out to the. So you guys slowly start making your way up the stairs to where the council is. Yes, making your way to where the council is. As you do so, you see Raphael quickly just say, oddly enough, you hear him talk to the ship. He says, "Alright, you be good for a little bit, and I promise you I'll take you to that one place with all the candy. I promise you a better time, a better home, so just wait a little bit, okay? Any of them try to touch you, you have my permission to eat them. But pretend like you didn't eat them, okay?" The ship just kind of growls in return. It's like, okay, good. Alright, now that that's over and done with, let's go. I like how no one's questioning that. I love it. Okay. Okay. You guys go out the thing. You guys up the stairs where you see a council of angels. Each one about 9-10 feet tall, long hair, golden colored skin. Each look at you. As they do so, you kind of get the feeling they're quite literally and figuratively looking down upon you from where they're sitting. The one that. Mm-hmm. Yep, Raphael will say something. He says, okay. Dear brothers and sisters, I have news. My dear friend Lucas. Is your last name Alistine? Is that how you pronounce it? Okay. My dear friend Lucas Alistine here is born of the union between an angel and a human. I heard I have nudes. What the frick? That's what Kyle said. I'm like, what? That caught me off guard too. I'm like, what? You're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I just thought it was funny. It came out of nowhere. I'm not offended or anything. I just thought it was funny. I'm like, what? Where did this come from? Oh. According to the Bible, sure, why not? And the movie Dharma, yes. Oh my god. Okay. He says yes. Forgive that statement. I don't know where the last sentence came from. Right. My dear friend Luke, as I mentioned, he is born of the union between an angel and a human. Sorry, not a human, but you kind of know what I mean. An immortal. There you go. An immortal. He wishes to petition his father's innocence. I know some of you are already whispering in your annoyance that an angel of his kind should not be born or created, but for once in your lives, think for yourselves, please, and listen to what evidence he has. I ask for a fair judgment, and if need be, I will trade my place for his father's if I have to. It's the least I can do for all the help he's done for me. You hear some of them like whisper and murmur to each other, like, this is strange, a traitor and the Nephilim in our house here in heaven. This can't be good. Things like that, just annoying whispers. And like, freaking Azazel, not Azazel, what did I call him earlier? Raises up his hand in the whispering stop. He says, very well, Raphael. Very well, brother Raphael. Lucas Alistine, we will hear what you have to say. You hear some of them whisper in disbelief, like, what does he mean of the traitor Michael? Things like that. Like, Azrael has to hat up his hand again to make them stop. Go on. A lot of the angels look at you, look at your friends, like, one of them speaks up and says, how do we know this is not some kind of Nephilim trick? For all we know, he could be lying of the traitor Michael's involvement in his father. Someone else says, we are trying to have a fair judgment here, let him speak. And another one says, no, he's a dirty Nephilim, let him. And Azrael says, enough! We are here to hear him. Bless. Proceed, Lucas Alistine. This is true of what you say. Proceed with your ritual. But be warned, any sort of trickery and we will know of it. Azrael just nods in response. Okay. Mm-hmm. Alright. Mm-hmm. Okay. If you want, just roll me a straight charisma check, please. Because that is your spellcasting modifier. That build up though. I love that build up. Um Peppers can that would help. I'll allow anything at this point, to be honest. Well, you're right there in the room. So up to Darcy if he wants to roll and then get the help afterwards. I will allow that. Alrighty. Alrighty, and you get a +4, I believe, because of Flash of Genius. Nice. Okay. Out of 28, as you do so, you conjure up Michael's spirit. And it looks like he's in chains. It looks like he's in chains and he's been in constant pain. He says, "Oh, goody, goody, goody. Looks like my eternal torment isn't done. Oh, look, it's my brothers and sisters. How have you all been? Has it been a millennia yet?" "Of course it has, and you're all still so pretentious." As you do so, his mouth just closes shut. "You're not his brother, Pippers. He's talking to the angels." He just glares daggers at you. He begins to speak. It is true what the Nephilim says. I had framed his father for his crimes. Because of that, I was able to do what I pleased. And yes, I had succeeded, but it seems she is still alive. Yes, I had even captured the runts of this Nephilim to try to, as he said it, extract their energy so I may get my grace back. Ugh. He just growls at you, still throwing like glaring daggers at you. He was about to say something. As soon as you say that, his mouth just closes shut. Mm-hmm. Okay. As you do so, the angels begin to speak among themselves, saying, some of them, as I said, they're really against Nephilim, so they kind of, you hear them murmur saying to each other, saying, "This can't be real. We can't take what he's saying for granted. Even though he showed us this, it still must be a trick. What is he doing?" Things like that. After a bit, Azrael says this: "Very well. If we would give us time to console amongst ourselves, we need time to speak on this matter. It will take us no more than a moment. In your immortal times, it should take us no more than 10 minutes. Does that sound fair to you?" Yes. Very well. As he nods, the angels disappear in a not a ball of light. In light begins to surround them, and they disappear from their seats. My God, Tony. I liked. I'd like to just quickly cut to a scene where our small godchild is at the ship stabbing the air, still practicing. No one stopped her, so she's still practicing. Yes. Oh shit. Aw. Sorry to hear that, Kyle. Oh dear. Just don't have a floor. Yeah, guys. Just sit on just have dirt on the ground. Why not? That'd be great. Yeah, just have an abyss under you, guys. That's great. Yeah, why not? That sounds like you'll get rid of all your problems. Yes, don't do that, Cal. That'll solve all your problems. Okay. So, um, Raphael will just gently like pat your shoulder, Lucas, and say, "Oh, that actually went well. Good news is, if the angels wanted to, like Pippa said, they would have sadly, some of them would have sadly just obliterated you for your existence. But the fact that they're listening is good enough." Hmm. Just looks at you real quick. What are you gonna say, Dasha? Okay. Oh, I thought you wanted to say add on to that. Okay. Not Joe Obama. No. It is possible. Oh my god, Karth, you're grounded. You are so grounded for that. So Michael insults Derek the player just for reasons. he looks at you and says, well, to be honest, I already suffered my most Why can't I speak today? Yes, that word. Yes, humiliated me as already. And me having to tell the truth of my crimes, I mean, eventually I had to deal with that, but so for my brothers and sisters to see me in this one, you must be happy, huh, Raphael? And Raphael just says, I'm never happy to see one of us fall so low, Michael. Not even you, or any other versions of you. He just scoffs. But Nephilim, no, Lucas, that's your name. You must understand, there's still a chance they'll say no, right? Even if I tell them the truth. They'll probably say no. Tipper. It's okay, Webby, you're fine. You're fine, Chris. Okay, oh, good. Oh. Oh, goodness. Indeed. Okay, so he just looks at you and says, oh, that's the thing about you mortals. You're always planning, scoffing, things like that. Mhm. Truly. Mm-hmm. Oh, believe me, I can already feel my jailer waiting for me to return. After all, it's my fault she's even in where she is, but story for another time, I suppose. Yeah. He just smiles at you. And as that, the council returns. They return and say, a lot of them look at you again. I keep forgetting his name, Jesus. My brain. Azazel, yes, thank you. Azazel looks at you and says, Lucas Celestine, we have discussed the matter thoroughly. With your evidence, we will release your father on one condition. Okay, do I want to be mean? Okay. They're buttholes. Okay. Okay, I'll roll. Okay, they say this on the condition that you and your children are to be disposed of. As he says that, Raphael says, "What? No, I will not stand for this." As he says that, he approaches Azrael with a sword you've never seen before. It's a magical long sword with innate writing on it, and says, "Turn back the order now, Azrael. You know what this is. I can destroy you forever if you do not, do not, return that." I will not lose my friends to this. That is correct. They all shake their heads. A lot of them, Azrael says, "We are aware of them. They were supposed to be destroyed 2,000 of your years ago. What of it?" If you want to. They look at you as though they are. They look at you still as though they don't reply for what feels like minutes, but it's only been a couple seconds. And they say, and Azrael speaks. He says this. Very well, Lucas Alistine. What you say is true, and if Raphael is willing to go against the council for you, then we will grant your father's release. However, there will be a condition for this, and no, is not your life, not this time at least. Your father will be stripped of his angelic essence. He will be no more than mortal for the rest of his days. Is this understood? He will have his chance. Very well. Very well, we will give him the greatest punishment we can think of. A mortal body. He will be released to you in a matter of minutes. That is all. You may leave. May we never see you in heaven's doors again. Until it is your time, I mean. They are assholes, child, I swear. Mhm. Okay. Alright. They nod. And they watch as you leave without saying anything. And Raphael joins you and says, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I knew what he meant. Yes. No, I know what you meant. Don't worry, Cody. Alright, so you do that. And Raphael apologizes in advance. He says, oh dear, I'm sorry, Sir Lucas. I have to be. I'm still in my war mode. That would have ended poorly for everyone. Although I'm glad that ended up better than anything. Uh, d- d- Dashai? Uh, Madam Dashai, please don't introduce sin to heaven. It's already bad enough as is, but you had to do that. Heaven will will become the new hell, and then I'll have to help clean it, and I really don't want to. Not really. No. Yes. Oh my god. Sorry. No, no, that's shy. I mean, never mind. Let's just wait for Lucas's father to appear, please. After a couple minutes, after 10 minutes, Lucas, a man is brought before you. He looks exactly like you once saw him, except a little bit older, probably around your mother's age. And kind of like a little bit of an older version of Lucas, but with different features. It's your father, and his mortal form now. Same blue skin as you, uh, grayish hair, has a beard now. He looks a bit weak and tired, and he looks up. As soon as he sees you, he looks up and says, I know you. You're my son, aren't you? Sorry I wasn't there to watch you grow up. Mhm. Yes, I've been waiting to hear those words for a very long time. Let's go home. Is he? Yes. Yes, my good man. Oh, hello. No thank you, my good dragon person, no thank you. Uh... It's blurred out. I'm trying, I'm trying to fucking mute the stream, I swear to God. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh. Yes. Mhm. Um, they mhm. Huh. Yes, hello everyone. Well, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, oh goodness gracious almighty. Lucas's dad will say, "Greetings, everyone. It is a pleasure to meet all of you. I was once an angel, now nothing more than a mortal, and I gotta say, I kind of enjoy this actually. Although my stomach is making a weird sound now. Is this okay?" As he says that, you hear his stomach growl. He's essentially hungry. Is this what this is? Oh, I've never felt this feeling before. Hmm. Well, again, I'm. Thank you for taking care of my son for as long as you have. Seems I have a lot of catching up to do with him. Lucas, if you would have me, I promise to make up for as much time I haven't been able to be there for you. Hopefully it means something to you, but I promise to be the best father I can be. Now that I've been free. I'm I'm a grandfather. Does, does your mother know? Just that's illegal. Did some help. Oh my god. Lucas, just Lucas. Uh, Lucas, son, if I may interrupt this conversation, um, does Danella know that she's a grandmother? Uh, That's weirdly a lizard thing, yeah. That's kind of weird. Interesting. Oh my days, what is this conversation? Yes, they basically yes. To have personalized heavens for different people, you don't have to deal with the angels. Goodness gracious, this game. Oh, I hate this game so much. Very well, we'll end today's session with you guys making your way back home. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, so what happens is this. Oh my god. So this is how we're into this session. With you guys eating some of the kebabs. I'm not gonna say what they are, just kebabs. And yes, when uh, so you guys go get shawarma. Okay, you guys do the shawarma Avengers where you're all sitting down at a table, tired, kind of beaten up, just eating, enjoying, just eating, never knowing what's actually in the shawarma, but just eating. Do you, you want? Do you want to know what it is, Lucas? Look, congratulations, Lucas. Congratulations, Lucas. You just ate a spider kebab. Yeah, yes. The recipe says how to cook giant spider. I have a guy. Oh my god. Oh, uh, uh, okay, we'll end the session there. I hope you all enjoyed the silliness that was. We'll end with Lucas throwing his portion of the kebab out and everyone else just eating like normal. Well, I assume everyone else eating like normal. Your father seems to enjoy it since this is his first time ever eating food, so yes. And we'll end today's session on that sentence. Thanks for coming, guys.